Bum 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 bum. Pop this over here. Actually, pop this all the way over here. Do 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 do. It didn't work like I thought it would. Ba da da da. Dare do that. Hello. How we doing today? Ba da da ba da da. Okay. Let's adjust. Boom, we did it. All right. We are in the right place. What do I sing for the opener song? I'm amazing. How about yourself? Alright, got chat popped out now. Bring that over into the fold. Da 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 da. Your house is a dishwasher. That's interesting. I've heard of people's houses having dishwashers, but not being one. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, disaster. I read good. Oh, BRB. Lighting fix. My house is a dishwasher. Big D. Here for that big D energy. Bow. That's better. Now I can see myself. Ah. Bum 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 bum. Karaoke. Give me a band. Hi, Lauren. Welcome. Naomi's house is a dishwasher. I mean, disaster. Ooh, that's a good one. No. Oh, definitely don't want to set that one. Ooh. I forget how this song goes. Okay, I suck. Apparently I don't know that song. I do know the song. I just don't remember the start. Whatever. Same band. Close enough. Oh no! Why's everything gotta be sick? Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Well, I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you, I swear it's true. There, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance, I'm right there if you get lonely. Give the song another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise, I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me, oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me, oh, it's what you do to me. There, Delilah, no times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Even more in love with me you'd fall, we'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me, oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me, oh, it's what you do to me. 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Friends would all make fun of us and we'll just laugh along, because we know that none of them have felt this way. Delilah, I can't promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same. You're to blame. Hey there, Delilah, you be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school, and I'll be making history like I do. You'll know it's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to. There, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Oh, Hi K9, hi Arctic. What's up, everybody? If you are or aren't a unicorn, make sure you kick that like button. Just like Naomi said. Oh no. Is that your pug's name, Love Butt? It's a pretty great name, I have to admit. Hi Olive, how you doing? Oh, Tara, okay. Close. Love Butt, Terra. Same thing. How's everybody doing today? We got all kinds of things to watch today. We're going to start with a GTA 5 video titled The Nicest Criminals, Episode 1.
I gotta get to the airport. My friend's been waiting forever.
You know how to get to the airport?
I know the airport's in this direction, but I don't know exactly which streets.
Keep cruising up here. You're gonna need to take a left at some point.
Sorry to hear that. I know you've been sick for a while.
Now take a left.
Here?
Take a left.
I hope you're finally getting better, though.
Try to hit the fucking pole!
Yeah, I'm drifting! I'm drifting!
You're not drifting. You're being a damn fool.
I'm drifting!
Which terminal is he in?
I don't know.
I think it's this one.
Pretty sure. Where we told him to be.
I call him?
Yeah, call him.
Okay, it's ringing.
Naomi's Love Butt. Gotcha.
Yep, hello.
Simon,
What's up, Hornet?
where are you? We're
Welcome.
at the main terminal where we told you to be.
I'm over by these ramps. You know these like ramps that they look like they're signs, and they're on the side of the road, and they have a fake car on them. I have one to my left and one to my right. That's where I'm at.
Let's see, maybe he's this way.
What is he talking about?
Oh,
You gotta look before you cross the street.
Son of a bitch. Don't you know pedestrians got the fucking right of way, buddy?
Hey, can we not get distracted? We're trying to find Simon.
Oh, right.
So, Simon,
Yeah.
can you just come to the main terminal where we said
The
we'd pick you up?
music has already got me in a comical mood.
I mean, the terminal's shaped like a U.
Listen,
You just go to the bottom of the U.
I went where I went. Don't give me. I see you. I see you.
Oh, he sees us?
Hey.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
What was this running off stuff?
Bam! How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man.
Yeah,
Good to
right.
see you, idiot.
Let's do it, bitch.
Oh, why? Getting shot. Run!
Oh, God.
Oh, boy, to
I'm
the
dead.
car. To the car.
Dude, that was quick.
Up.
I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead too.
Lester, what is this?
What is happening?
Welcome to Los Santos, Simon.
Yeah, Neebs, pick us up at the outpatient. It says
Outpatient.
outpatient. It's here on the sign. I still don't know why we got killed.
You started
Yeah.
fighting, right? You think you can just get into a fight at the airport? No
Yeah.
one's gonna say anything?
Well, it's with each other. Why not?
Hey, there he is.
Well, if
Well, in GTA, the streets are actually named, so it's really easy.
you and I went to the mall and got into a fight, you think they go, oh, they know each other. It's cool.
Yeah, they might.
I know they wouldn't.
You wouldn't think
Watch
they'd
them
just
do
start
police
shooting.
chases.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, you wouldn't start shooting.
Yeah.
Where to, fellas?
Well, I'm new to this world. I need stuff, don't I?
You don't even have a house, do you?
Nothing.
How much money do you have?
What can I do with 16 grand?
Not much.
Can you buy a house?
All right, it looks like you're gonna need 26 grand at least.
All right.
And that buys you a little house with a 2-car garage.
Oh,
Let's look at that house. Where is it?
Grapeseed. Can you get off on that exit?
Right here?
Yeah.
Right here?
right there.
Right here. Take a
Right
right.
here.
Take a right.
All
Take a
right.
right.
We're drifting.
Damn it, Dave! It's not a drift.
Quarter mile at a time,
All right.
folks. Nice, Simon.
I want to get out.
I can see you living here.
We're drifting.
All right, let's see. What we
Is that
got
the
going
house?
on?
That's like a barn.
Yeah, it's like a barn.
That's not where you would live, though, is it?
Apparently.
Is that it?
Well, this is more like a garage, but it's a place for him to stay.
Oh, it's not a house?
Well, let's see. Let's check the place out.
Oh, shit. See this sparking, Neebs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neebs, this is dangerous.
No, that means you can get a discount. You
Oh.
don't complain about
Well,
that.
that's why it's so damn cheap.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was really hoping to get a trailer or something that I could at least pose as a house.
Okay, well, I mean, it's the first thing you looked at.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna need something anywhere from like $120,000 to $200,000.
Whew, that's a lot of money.
Let's find the place you want first so we know how much
That's
money
a
we got to
sexy
raise.
dream.
That's a good idea.
There's Polito Bay. I have a house there, but there's a house down the road for sale.
Oh, so we could be neighbors.
We could be neighbors, man. Let's go look at it. All right, the place that I'm gonna show you, Simon,
Yeah.
is a cool
Good morning, Ruffles.
$165,000.
Thank you for stopping in. I always appreciate you.
But it has a 6-car garage.
Oh, really?
You're awesome.
And there.
That is-
Yeah,
that
Sure,
is
you
right
hit
here.
that like
Look
button.
at this.
This is nice, Simon.
This is fancy.
Yeah, I can see you in this place.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, is that the garage here?
What's
Yeah,
up,
it's a
James?
6-car
Welcome
garage.
in.
Garage.
I like this. So can I go inside, check it out?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
Appreciate you.
Hey, you could have a dog. There's like a
Oh.
little closed area.
Nice. And there's security. There's like a little digital pad up here, Neebs.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Check that out.
That might be that like ring thing. Like it goes to your phone when someone's at the door.
Yeah.
You're like, can I help you? I'm busy. I can't come to the door.
Yeah, I'm
Actually
sorry.
looks
I'm,
like a,
I'm taking a
credit
shower
card
with a
machine.
lady.
If you know what I mean. Just leave the package on the door.
I would love you living here because then I could walk over and visit.
Well, I'd like to see your place.
Where do you live?
My place is down here.
Come on.
We can walk it.
Yeah, we can walk it.
Perfect.
Because I can drift it.
See.
Why don't you drift into it, Neebs?
I should. I should bring the car.
Where you at, Absar?
I'm all one block up.
One more block.
Yep.
Damn.
Follow me.
We should have. What are you
Oh,
doing?
sorry.
What are you doing?
Sorry. Who's running in the road?
That was
You're running in the
obviously
road.
Don't even start with me.
accidental.
There's a
I
sidewalk
mean,
right there.
Oh, wow.
There was
Hey,
nowhere
this place
he
is
could
for
go.
sale,
He
too,
couldn't-
Simon.
he couldn't
Oh,
avoid it.
oh, something to compare. Let's see.
You like this better?
No way. Look at that attached single car garage. What am I, poor?
I
Please.
don't think it looks that bad.
This isn't as nice. How much is it?
155.
No.
It's about 10,000 cheaper.
No comparison.
Okay.
Just saying.
We got a diva on our hands.
And I'm right here.
It's right here.
I believe so. It's been a while.
Dude, damn. My potential house is nicer than yours. I shouldn't be talking shit, but you don't have a garage, do you?
Oh, no, it's not that one, guys. It's the one next to it.
Look weird. Does Neebs look like Ricky from Trailer Park
Dude,
Boys?
damn. My potential house is nicer
character,
than
or
yours.
whoever he is.
I shouldn't be
I'm
talking
assuming
shit,
it's
but
Neebs.
you don't have a garage, do you?
Kinda, not quite.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
the
not
hair,
that
though.
one, guys. It's the one next to it.
Definitely the hair.
Are you
of Ricky.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even know your own house.
Hey, it's been a while. I haven't
right.
been out here in a while.
That's true. Yes, I've been here before, and
Yeah.
there's your garage.
Yeah, there's my
Okay.
garage. Yeah, this is my place.
So can I?
You got a
Can,
flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, America, damn it.
can we go in?
Yeah, of course. Hey, come on in,
Hey,
Simon.
I appreciate
Very
it.
nice.
It's
There's no rush
it's
to it.
cozy.
Why do you have black people in your
They
pictures?
came with a photo, and I thought they looked like a nice fucking couple.
What are they laughing at? I like those kind of pictures.
Yeah, I could probably
the
do that
candid
if you
ones.
want.
The ones you're not even posing for.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the only way people should take pictures.
That's right. It should never be say cheese or look at this camera.
I
No.
know, those are the worst. Especially like the ones you get at like Walmart.
Yeah.
I'll figure
hate
out
those.
something
who gets
for you.
those?
Naomi.
Let's do one right now. Just act like I'm not even here.
Yeah, smoke up.
Okay, I'm not here. Just act like you normally would.
Yeah,
Thank
look,
you.
that's a good photo.
You're
Yep.
doing it to help me.
I'm glad you guys are here.
This is nice. Where's your bedroom? All right. Oh, it's a
I didn't
nice
even know you
bedroom.
could spark
Thank
one
you.
up like that in
Nice
this.
bathroom. You got a 1.5 bath. What's the deal?
Never tried.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Is it back here?
It's important. You want to
yeah,
be?
there's
you-
my bathroom.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You mind if
Oh.
I take a shower?
Nah, go for it. Take a shower, man. We're here. Might as well clean up.
You mind? I'm gonna grab a beer.
Nah, go for it.
Astro!
Yeah, what's up, man?
There's hair all over this soap. It's disgusting.
Hey, don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
It's like you washed a llama with it or something.
Yeah, I know, but hey, it's just soap. Just use it.
I feel like I'm getting worse in here.
Worth what?
Dirtier.
No, you can't be. It's water and soap. It
Okay.
doesn't matter if it's fucking hairy, dude.
Jesus.
All right. What's next?
I don't
What's
know.
up,
I changed
Daze?
clothes too. I feel
Welcome.
nice.
Are we leaving?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Can I crash at somebody else's
How you
house
doing today?
if I don't have a new house this episode?
I guess you're going to have to because there's no way you're going to make enough money today.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't know. Well, let's see what we can get into, man.
Let's rob a store,
Uh huh.
see how much money that gets us.
All right.
Then we'll know if that's a feasible way to make money. Where'd I park?
Yeah, where's your car, Neebs?
I parked right here.
Someone
Man,
steal your
someone
car?
steal my car? Simon,
Oh
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
no.
this might be another good way to make money.
Steal a car.
We steal cars.
Yes.
Since apparently no one here respects my car, and then we sell it.
We need to get at least a good SUV.
SUV, huh?
Yeah.
So we gotta go stake out the town.
Well, I already see a truck. Is that considered an SUV?
You think that would
It's a
make some
pretty
good
fun
money
game,
though?
honestly.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, let's just walk over here and act like we're just tying our shoe or something.
Yep.
He's about to
Watch
get
out,
hit by a
Neebs.
car.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Man, lady!
Damn. Too
Watch
bad.
what you doing.
Well, right
Okay.
behind. Right behind though. SUV.
Okay.
Good one.
Oh, grab it, Simon.
I am.
Oh, I act like I'm hurt. Ow!
Ah, yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
still hurt. I think my
Simon,
back.
I'm
In.
in.
Get
Floor it.
in.
Floor it.
Oh,
Go.
I'm
Okay.
hurt. I hurt
Look at
my
me.
back.
Come on.
I'm in.
All right, go, Simon. Go.
This is
Like,
a rental.
Yeah, we did that real coy-like.
Man.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Simon, you're not gonna get as much money now.
Damn it. Really?
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to repair it, but it's only like $400.
Yeah, look, we're not wanted. Just slow down. Body shop's over here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go up here. Is it right here?
Yep.
Yep. See those garages over there on the left?
Yes.
There you go.
Hit the pole.
Seriously?
Why you It's like the one pole.
The whole open parking lot.
I love
All
that
right,
this guy's
we're
the
good.
driver, even though he
Sell
seems
it.
pretty
Shit.
terrible
Sell
at
vehicle 2,900.
Is that a good deal?
That's all right. Yeah, that's good. It could have been better.
All right, we made money.
Like it.
All right, so Simon,
Yeah.
What do you think? Is this a feasible way for you to make enough money to buy a house?
Dude, if we could steal car after car, it wouldn't be that bad.
You got to wait like what? 6 hours?
I think we should rob a store. I want to experience that.
All right, Simon, our target's up here on the left.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
shitty gas station.
I want to go
have a
scope it
feeling
out.
this
Let's
is
go
the
scope it
highlight
out.
of the
Hey,
video.
Absar, you be driver.
Oh, I'll be the driver.
You get the car ready.
All right, car's
Considering
ready.
the
I'll,
title of the video.
Deeps, you
I'll be back up.
Yeah, thank you. I need backup.
You go in first. I'll come in behind you like
So-
I don't. Or should I go in first? I'll go
yeah.
in first.
Yeah, going first.
You act like you don't even know me.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, sir. Just looking for cereal. Got any cereal? Oh, right in front of me. Would have bit me.
Hello, sir. How are you today? I was wondering if you sold nudie magazines. Yes, you do. Very good.
What's up,
Let me
Vulture?
see if I can get a drink. Hello, sir. I don't know.
Hello, other sir I don't know.
Welcome to the
Yes.
stream,
Ooh,
I
I was
guess.
gonna
donuts.
get cereal, and then I started looking at these salsas.
Salsas, huh? Do they sell chips?
You're mighty chatty, stranger.
Hey, what should we do?
Just go pull your gun and aim it at him and tell him give your money.
And that's it?
Yeah,
That's it. Okay.
just do it.
Okay.
Sopa. I got sopa. Mm-hmm.
Give me all the freaking money, you son of a bitch. Come on.
Oh no, a robber!
Yeah.
I don't have a phone, or I would call the police.
Yeah. You better not, or I'll kill you dead.
I'm just gonna go. I didn't see any cereal or salsa I liked. Thank you.
Get out of here, punk. Oh, okay. Now I'm good. That's it.
Yeah, run.
Okay, running.
You got the money?
I think.
Did you get the money?
I hope I did.
Okay,
I
let's do
hope
it.
I did.
All right, we're out of here.
Woo! Get in the back. Get in the back.
Oh, you took off without me.
Wait, hurry up.
F. Damn it.
Cops are here.
F.
Cops are here.
F. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Gentlemen, hurry!
Damn it, that was quick.
Woo, they're here.
They got there quick. All right, now we need to go.
They're on us.
Hurry up, Absro. You're the
they're
expert
gone.
driver here.
We need an escape route.
Got it, man. I got it.
Damn.
We gotta take them to the country.
Oh God.
Shit.
What do you got?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't want to fucking go to jail, dude.
I know. I'm gonna take him off road. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I thought you didn't go to jail in this game.
That's what I. Well, according to you. Oh damn it.
Sir, what have you
Dude,
done?
dude.
What have
I'm
you
getting
done?
us out of here.
Oh,
Don't
I
worry
thought he
about
was
it.
perfectly
Here.
wedged there.
Get to the
That'd have
beach
been
and just hide. They
hilarious.
won't find us.
Are you sure about this plan?
Yeah.
There's a cop right in front of us on the beach.
Maybe he won't see us.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Maybe he won't see us.
Wow, that'd be interesting if they didn't see us.
Oh, he sees us.
Yeah.
Go.
Horrible plan. Worst criminal plan I've ever seen.
Ah. Sirens have stopped.
Beautiful.
We got away, boys.
All right.
How much money did you make?
$1,600.
1,600, and you made 2,000 something on the car.
I made $2,900. That, and we can just keep on robbing places.
Yeah.
But the more we rob, the harder it gets to get away.
We can like go up to people and rob them, right?
Yeah, you're only gonna get like $20.
Oh, that's it.
Sometimes you can get a lot of money if you
Nope,
catch
he
somebody
sees
at an
us.
ATM machine.
It's one of these up here on the right.
One of
No,
the
we
Maze
need-
Bank.
We gotta find parking.
All right. You tell me where to park, Deebs. I'll do it. Left, right, straight.
Keeping it left.
Take a left. Take a left.
Oh, man. Sorry. So, you see you parking up here?
Yeah,
yeah.
we can
I
park
swear
on the
this
right.
guy
I
is
see
the
right
worst
here, right here.
driver
Is that
ever.
is this parking?
Yeah, we can park here. I'm not here. You're in the line. You're in the lines. You need to move up.
Well, there's a meter here. It's gotta be it,
I
right?
can't believe
He has a
you.
meter here, but yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
This. Hold on. You know what? I want to parallel park. Can I parallel park?
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on.
Hello, miss. My friend is parallel parking.
ahead and hop
He's
out.
quite talented
Fuck.
at parking. Some people don't like to parallel because it's too difficult, but my friend,
No,
he can parallel park like a champion.
I am good. Let me get this figured out here.
Okay.
Never done it in a game before. I'm really good at it in
Oh.
real life, actually.
You lost her
I don't
attention.
believe him at all.
Yeah, that's my friend parallel parking. He's really good at it. See what I mean? Trust. No, usually he is good at that.
Yeah, usually
Just
I'm
today
very
is
good at it.
not working out.
What
Yeah,
the
just
hell?
today.
Okay, come on, Simon.
And
You're
good.
embarrassing me. I told everybody you're good at this.
That's true. Hold on, right here.
There you go. You got it.
Uh,
Well done. Let's go to the
Thank
bank.
you.
Dick
Hey, wait.
Simon,
Bring it
huh?
in. Bring it in close. Listen, we gotta start keep this on down low right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm
No, I get you. We
guessing
don't want
Big
people knowing
Simon
what
is
we're
the
doing.
one
There's-
driving.
Check this out. There's ATM machines up here.
Okay, but listen. Hey, get back
Like a
over.
mohawk.
You gotta keep it quiet.
Yeah, gotcha.
Faux hawk, whatever
Simon.
I'm gonna call it.
Here's the plan. You sit closest to it and pull your phone out like you're just checking through numbers, and then
What's
we
up,
will watch you a little further away.
Smokey.
We'll go across the street, maybe.
I almost
Okay.
said unicorn.
Hold on. There's a
'cause I was
sister
reading
right
what you
here.
typed.
She's walking tight to the building. You see her?
I see her.
She's kind of tight to the more tight than usual.
Yeah, I see her.
Come on, you shit.
Gotta have that
Probably
swagger
wouldn't pull
walk.
that out, Absro. That's gonna raise suspicion.
No, I'm just using it as a telescope.
I know, but no, if someone just looks over here like this, that looks conspicuous.
Oh, man, it's America.
Hey, miss, there's an ATM up here in case you need any cash. Right over here. You see it? To your left? I mean, in case you need something, you never know when you're gonna need money.
Tell her there's no fee, Simon.
There's no fees, 0 fees. They actually cash back. They give you cash back. This guy's got a suit. This could be a payday right here.
All right.
You see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Come on, you little shit.
All right, Simon.
Come on.
If he doesn't go to the ATM, I'll blow his head off and you steal his money, we'll run.
I love it. Please.
That's more than
Yeah.
I
Did he
thought
go to
we
the
were.
ATM?
No, no. Come
All
on.
right, ready, Simon? You ready
Yes.
to take his money?
I think that's more than what we should do. I don't think we should start.
Shit, I missed. There you go, Simon.
Yeah.
Get,
Okay,
get his money.
How do I get it?
Just go near him.
That's it.
All
Got
right,
it.
we got to run.
Bam.
Stealing this
I
car.
don't think we should go that far.
Oh, shit.
We shouldn't be shooting people
I
from
am
Simon's
so
house.
sorry.
No, it's
No.
okay.
It's
Let's see,
okay.
Is this a Ford? It's just a... Damn it. I don't need a 2-door.
Dude,
Stop.
no. All right, no, we got
Here,
one
here's
right
an
here.
SUV. Let's get in this.
SUV. Bam.
All right, let's make a run
Okay.
for
Man, guys, this whole thing went south.
it. Did go south.
Come on.
Simon, did you get any money off that?
Dude, I made 28 bucks. Well
Sweet.
worth it.
28 bucks. We were better doing the liquor store.
That was good
$28,
stuff.
motherfuckers.
$28.
Poorly executed,
It
guys.
really was.
Poorly executed.
Oh, and we're wanted.
That's
Gotta love
okay.
it.
We can outrun these fuckers.
What's
You're
up,
good.
Crab?
I still hear sirens, though. Means you're still looking.
I think we got 2 stars. Oh, we're in a tunnel.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we're good to go now.
Nice jump, Absro.
Yeah, I think we got away from them.
This vehicle is wanted by Simeon. Get
Ooh,
it resprayed
Simon.
and deliver it to him at the docks for cash.
Simeon wants
Money,
his car.
dude.
You'll pay good money for it.
How much money you think we'll get?
Yeah, I think you might get a good chunk. The only downside of these Simeon things is he wants the car in pristine condition.
All right, we'll fix it up.
Do they give more money than the chop shops do?
I don't know how Simeon pays.
I mean, he called us.
We should be able to bargain with him.
Yeah.
I want to see how much he's going to offer us.
Yeah, just see.
If I were to sell this vehicle right now, he would give me $5 grand for this vehicle.
Whoa.
No less than $5 grand.
That's
No
weak.
less.
Man, Simeon better not come to us with like 4.
That'd be stupid.
Ha! We're walking.
Sucker.
All right, now I just got to get it there without banging the thing up. Simon, you want to drive?
Sure.
No.
Why no,
No.
Neebs?
Because I want to make a lot of money
Right.
on this so he can get a house.
Well, we're not going to make anything. We're making it for Simon.
He's making. I want him to have a house.
I think I could do it.
You're
Oh,
right.
shit.
Careful.
Damn it.
Oh man, you about hit that
Don't get
guardrail.
don't get right beside
Yeah,
somebody.
you're just right in the middle of all of it.
I'm usually fine driving, I swear.
You swore you were good at parallel parking, didn't you?
It's true.
I think he'll have to let you in, so you'll have to like
Oh
go
yeah,
up.
don't run through that guard thing.
Yeah, you have to go up. You'll have to stop. The guy will lift it up, and then he can go through.
All right. Come on, bucko. Dude. It's like I'm always in the wrong lane at the grocery store,
Yep.
and this is the same fucking thing. This is ridiculous.
You're like, oh, this lady's got 2 items. She pulls out a check.
what the hell happened?
Blow
I'm
your horn.
backing up.
Well, wait, look behind you first.
Yeah, go to the left. Go to the left. Go get
Hold
that
on,
left
hold
lane.
on, hold on, hold on,
it's
hold
so
on.
good.
Where's it at?
Is this it?
Looks like it. So yeah, just pull slowly up there.
That was really
Why
bad.
has Australia turned
Slowly,
on Dave?
Slowly.
There
Yes.
you go. There you go. All right, take her in, Simon.
Did it, baby.
Simon, good job, man.
Thank you.
Man.
Ah.
Weird.
All right. 5, more than 6, 10
Was it
grand, and we
really
walk away.
unavailable? Did the stream go down at some point? No. What? I'm so confused. Okay, so it's just
Hey, yep.
Australia doesn't like me.
How much is he gonna give you, Simon?
I don't know. I'm
Like,
out.
No,
Oh, I got cash.
you
I got
can't
cash.
watch Dave.
What?
What'd you get,
Oh,
Simon?
because we were all in there. He gave
He's
us all
not
cash.
available in this
Did you get
country.
Hold on.
I got like 3,700. How much did you get?
I got like 4,000.
Damn it.
4. Why'd I get 37?
They're mad because
You know
I'm
what I
not
got?
watching Whippy.
I got nothing. I got the $28 from the fucking person that we robbed. That's all I have.
That's all that's in your bank account.
So you guys got out of the car, and I got shit.
Like, how are you
Simon,
watching
that's
GTA
funny?
5?
Simon, check this out, man. I can share the money I made
not
from my
watching
last
Whippy.
job. So the $4,000 I just made, boop, it's yours now, baby.
Oh,
How'd you do that? You make money?
yes, $3,750, and Appsro gave me $4,044.
Yeah.
So that's great,
Simon
man.
making some money.
Dude, that's freaking good.
You, baby, just made
Simon's
some money.
making some money.
Yeah, you made some fucking money, baby.
I made some
Hell
money,
yeah.
baby. Oh, shit. Easy.
All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed this adventure in GTA. See you next time in Los Santos.
There you go. If you want to watch that, go ahead and click on that, and that'll bring you to that video, you know. Their video. Their video. All right, now for a change of pace, we're gonna go with something a little
welcome
less
back to my channel.
exciting.
I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, a wonderful start to your week. In today's video, we are going to be covering another Mystery Monday case.
This is talking about murder mystery. Yay! This is the Scream Killers. I don't know. Did we cover the Scream Killers on here? Maybe I should go back to do the actual Scream Killer video before I do this. Let's see.
The following interrogation.
I don't think I've done that on the channel. I'm pretty sure, 99%. So we'll do that, and then we'll go to the after story, because that's apparently the after story. So here's an Explore With Us for us to watch. Speaking of which, this is one of my favorite channels on YouTube. Feel free to give this video a like or to watch it without my interruptions and talking over stuff. Go ahead and watch it there. And I'm going to start it.
Of two 16-year-old killers have never been seen before on YouTube.
I just
A
killed
lot
Cassie.
less lighthearted.
We just left her house. This is not a f***ing joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat, and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, fuck. That felt like fucking real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up. We gotta get our act straight.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Just 4 days after filming this video, Brian Draper sits alone in an interrogation room. He gets up and looks outside before shaking his head and sitting down to play the air drums. He takes out his wallet and reorganizes its contents. At first glance, it might seem he's not taking this seriously, but as his questioning goes on, it becomes abundantly clear that he's trying unsuccessfully to calm his nerves.
He's just super
And
fidgety.
Brian has more than enough reason to be nervous. 4 days prior to the taping of this footage, a sweet local 16-year-old girl named Cassie Jo Stoddard was brutally murdered while house-sitting for her aunt and uncle. When the homeowners arrived back at the residence, their 13-year-old daughter stumbled upon the horrific scene of her cousin's bloodied body on the living room floor. The question echoed in everyone's minds: who would have committed such a heartless act upon the vulnerable young woman? Authorities immediately started looking into who Cassie was with in the days leading up to her death. On the night of Friday, September 22, 2006, Cassie did have some guests over. Her boyfriend, Matt Beckham, and two classmates, Brian Draper and Tori Adamczyk. Brian and Tori departed the get-together early, but shortly after they left, the power in the house went
Explore
out.
with me.
There were also strange noises emanating from downstairs. Eventually, some of the lights in the house started to flicker on and off. The couple was feeling very uneasy, and Cassie hoped her boyfriend would spend the night, but his mother declined. She did offer that Cassie could come sleep over at their place, but the responsible teen reluctantly stayed behind to fulfill her house-sitting duties, as Matt's mother came to pick him up around 11 p.m. The next morning, when he tried to contact her, there was no response. With the knowledge that Cassie's two teenage pals, Brian and Tori, were some of the last people to see her alive, detectives went to Tori Adamczyk's home on the 24th, the very same day her body was found. He told them that after saying goodbye to Cassie and Matt on the 22nd, he and Brian had gone to see a movie at a local theater before spending the night at his house. Investigators found it curious that he was unable to describe what the film had actually been about, though. Reportedly, a similar unrecorded initial interview took place with Brian that day as well. The police then brought Brian Draper in for questioning on September 26th. Tori would be brought in the day after for a second interview as well.
This one is
Tori's parents were in the
incredibly
room
sad. These guys are assholes.
The interrogator's first objective here will be to try and corroborate or discount the suspect's alibis. Brian is agitated and fidgety as he waits. He puts his hand over his face and slouches, subconsciously trying to make himself small and less noticeable. The interrogators enter the room and immediately establish a friendly and calm mood, likely putting an already anxious Brian more at ease.
Hey, Ryan. Hey. Here we talked to your folks, and just kind of told them they're filled in, and they're comfortable with the fact that we'll sit down and kind of, the other night we hashed over some things about, where you were and all the details and stuff, and, as you well know, as you recall, you're one of the last 3 people, to see Cassie, and so it's so important and critical that we just answer some questions and we get by some of those things, and so kind of preface that with your folks. They're good for you sitting in here. I want to remind you that, of course, you're not under arrest. Okay, you're free to leave, and if you don't have to answer any questions that you don't want to, at any time
really
you can walk out that door and go hook up with your parents. Okay,
there's two.
We're not making you stay here for any reason.
Tori's interrogation started similarly, with him also being strategically seated close to the door in a move that makes him feel free to leave whenever
this case
he wants,
actually goes pretty
which,
in-depth.
although technically true,
These
is a false
guys have
comfort
a
given
lot
the
of
gravity of the
recorded,
situation he's gotten himself into. Unlike Brian's
video
more closed-off
prior to it
mannerisms,
happening.
Tori gazes intensely at the interrogator, which indicates an intense curiosity.
That's a lot of
We're going to
horses.
start about, I know we talked the other night about, first of all, why we're here, and we're investigating a homicide.
Yes.
That Cassie Stoddard was murdered.
Yes.
And because of the fact that you were, one of the last 3 people, there, and you had knowledge of her and stuff like that, it's common course that we want to go and interview people and find out what you know. We'll go ahead and start first. I guess, as I recall in the statement before, you've known Cassie for about how long?
From 10th grade.
Okay. So you've known her for a little while.
Yes.
Brian and Tori differ in many ways,
I thought Scream was
but their
really
darker
good.
interests just happened to converge in a way which created the perfect storm for this awful crime to take place. According to Brian,
At
when he
least the
met
first
Tori,
one
the boys started
getting-
talking about how it would be
the
cool
second
to
one was
commit a
good, too.
crime
Never mind.
inspired by the Scream movie.
So what is your relationship with Cassie?
Friends.
Okay. Is it any, you ever dated her or anything like that, or just strictly
No.
kind of friends? How often do you see her, maybe during a week?
However, you should
Every day at school.
you should
but
vulture
this
kick
would
the
be my 3rd time hanging out with her.
the like button.
Fair. Let's talk about
Gotta get them likes
Friday,
up,
and
you
I think the
know?
date
Look, I'm
was
gonna
the
click the
22nd.
like button on
The
my other
interrogator
computer
will
over
now
there.
attempt to
Look at
gather
that.
information and establish a timeline leading up to Friday, the day of the murder.
And that was the night that you guys went up there to visit. Can you tell me a little bit about maybe at school or something, how you learned or how you come to go up to Cassie's place or out to that place she was house sitting?
She told me on Thursday
Okay.
that she was having babysitting the house, basically. House sitting.
Okay, so you guys decided to go, plans are made,
1997.
it's Friday.
Huh.
What time do you get ready? What time do you end up, how does it work out that you and Brian head out to?
What time
I'll just
do you
refer to it as
leave?
Whispering
Before my
Cliffs, okay?
eyes.
Fair enough?
Whispering Cliffs is the street address of the home Cassie was house sitting. Tori's mother is helping him recount his timeline.
Mom, what
What?
time did I leave from our house
Um,
on Friday?
it was after I got back from taking Jamie to the game.
It was about 6:30 or
Yeah,
7.
6:30ish.
About there.
Okay, between 6:30 and 7,
Yeah.
you left your house.
Yeah, and I went and picked up
Probably about
Brian.
7. Probably, yeah, between 6:30 and 7.
Okay, and
Picked up Brian.
you were driving your
Yeah.
that red, is it Jeep?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and that's your car, you get back and forth in. So you drove that to Brian's house
I picked him up, and then
about around what time do you think it was?
I don't know, maybe 7, between 7 and 7:30.
Okay.
In reality, Brian and Tori had planned to kill Cassie on that very Thursday he talked about. They filmed themselves in
I
a
don't know
car that
anything
night,
past
saying
two,
that they'd
really.
snooped
I
around
kinda was
another
like,
girl's
meh.
house, but she wasn't home, so they were going to call up Matt and
It's gonna
Cassie.
get weird after
In that
that.
tape, Brian spoke. There are
Becomes too
friends,
meta.
but we have to make sacrifices. So, I feel tonight it is the night, and I feel really weird and stuff. I feel like I want to kill somebody. For whatever reason, they didn't go through with it that night.
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it more.
We found our victim, and sad as it may be,
So weird.
she's our friend. But you know what? We all have to make sacrifices. Our first victim is going to be Cassie Stoddard. She's going to be alone in a big, dark house out in the middle of nowhere. How perfect can you get? I mean, like, holy shit, dude. I'm horny just
I don't know.
thinking about
We
it. Hell
just,
yeah.
At school the next morning, Brian recorded a short video of Cassie by her locker.
Have you seen Tori? He's supposed to meet me here at 7:30, and it's 8:19. He's an hour late. You don't even care, dude. Okay.
And so, at school, I told a whole bunch of people that there's gonna be like a party there and stuff, and that she's gonna be home alone for the whole weekend.
Okay, how good? Now let's talk a little bit about that. Why did you like a whole bunch of people? What does that mean? Does that mean 10? Does that mean 20? Does
I
that
told
mean
a group
5?
of 10. I believe it was like 8 or 9.
Okay.
Of course. And he was talking to them and
Interesting.
stuff.
That does
and
sound pretty.
They said that they would tell their friends.
Interesting.
And stuff.
Okay.
It was actually just Matt, Brian, and Tori who came over on the night of the crime. Although we can't be sure if Brian actually told a bunch of the other kids that Cassie would be alone at the house that weekend. It seems like something he could have easily made up, hoping to make the interrogators believe that any number of students could have had the necessary knowledge to take advantage of Cassie's vulnerable situation. And in fact, interrogators would deliberately bring this point up to Tori the next day, asking if the party was common knowledge at school. This already sets him up to be more at ease, because the logical progression in his mind would be, the more people who know, the more suspects there are, and the less focus there will be on me. Well, nice try.
Did you tell other people about this?
Yes.
Okay, so it's maybe common knowledge at school that
Yes.
she was going to have a few people over.
It was.
But it really wasn't going to be this big wild party or anything like that, right?
Around it, but yeah.
Tori responds very quickly, anxious to accept that extra cover.
Did they say what time that party was supposed to begin?
Well, I said I'd be there around 8.
Okay.
Tori mentions planning their trip to Cassie's at school that Friday.
You hooked up with Brian and you said,
you might be prepped.
Hey, we should go to this.
What's up, Ray Jones?
Yeah, we were planning that during school.
How you doing
In
today?
reality, he and Brian had indeed used their class time that day to plan the night out, but it wasn't concerning fun activities with friends. Instead, they taped themselves saying things like, "Hopefully this will go smoothly and we can get our first kill done and then keep going." And, "I'm sorry Cassie's family, but she had to be the one. She's perfect, so she's gonna die."
Welcome to the stream, my guy.
2006, we're skipping like 4th hour. We're not even plan right now. I'm sorry Cassie's family, but she had to be number 1.
Why?
We have to stick with the plan. And she's perfect, so she's gonna die.
After school, they linked up before heading out.
Let's see, okay. So I called Tori around 7:45 or something like that. And then he came and got me at around 8 o'clock.
The interrogators confirmed some details.
Oh, this is old Explore With Us. They don't even have like the background thing. The wolf in the background, the watermark. And they also have like now a DVD thing where the wolf head is bouncing around. Bow. I'm trying to click on there
about the vehicle they took,
Wow.
as well as some phone calls they made around this time. Not only will they check that these calls were actually made, but they also may look for cellular tower location data to confirm that they were made from the spots the boys say they were. And this will become crucial as the phone calls get closer to the time of the crime.
That like
Brian
button
and Tori
is looking
eventually
at you
found
funny.
their
You
way
need
to the
punch it in the
Whispering Cliffs
face.
residence. And you'll see that the interrogators ask very open-ended questions about what happened when they arrived. This is a common way to let the suspect apparently control the narrative, while also paying close attention to what they add, omit, or even alter in the timeline of events, as compared to what the interrogators already know. This helps to establish their general trustworthiness, or lack thereof.
Then what?
Then we saw Matt up on the front porch, and he said, "Hey guys."
Is that like up on the balcony? Is that up like on the second level?
The balcony.
And
And
so
he
he
said,
come out of the
"Hey,
house
guys,"
to greet you. Okay.
And so we were inside the house. We're like, "Oh my crap!" And it's a huge house and stuff. And so we went.
How do you get into the house?
You go up the balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it's like that.
So you ended up entering the house at the same place where Matt was standing
Yes.
greeting you.
Yeah.
But did you notice there was a lower door too in the garage door?
I did.
Okay, so you didn't go in that door. You went in the second level.
Yes.
Okay. And then what?
Oh, it's like a split
You
level
guys
house.
went into the house.
Walked inside.
Both together. Tori was with you.
Yes.
The interrogator is starting to thumb through notes. He's attempting to distract the suspect and make communication more difficult, but the suspect doesn't seem to notice.
Okay.
And we saw the house, and it was really big and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is cool, you know. And then I remember asking Cassie, where's everybody? You know, she said, oh, well, I'm not sure, but we can't. So we sat down. I remember she had a big video.
So you went there and you went into a first room. Did you go into a living room, a hallway? What was
There's a living room on the left side. I remember there's a staircase.
So what's the first thing you did when you arrived there? Did you just go into the living room, or did you go throughout the whole house?
I walked
check
around.
out the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Was you escorted by anybody, or was
I
you
was.
just say?
Matt.
Okay, so Matt, like.
You walk me around and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need those at some
basically
point.
looked at every room in the house. Got
This is
the
a pretty
bed,
horrific
There's
one.
a lot of rooms there, yeah.
Okay.
There's tons of them.
All right. So you arrived there. What happens when you get there?
Cassie and Matt gave us a tour of the entire house.
Just back up just a little bit. So you drove and drive. Did they greet you at the door? Did you say
Matt was outside on the deck, and he waved to us, and then he went inside the house, and we just walked up the stairs and walked in.
So you walked up the stairs. You saw a basement door going in, maybe, and a garage door. See, this is the garage door right here.
Yeah.
Was there a door here, a little man door to walk? Did you?
Oh yeah, there was.
Okay, so you went by that door, but you went up.
We went up the stairs.
Second
through
level
the front
entrance.
door.
Okay. So they greeted you there. You went inside.
Yes.
And what happened? Since you went inside.
We looked around the entry hall, and then we got the tour of the entire house.
Now, did they take you on that tour?
Yeah, they did. They showed us around.
The interrogator made sure to call attention to the lower entrance to the house and the fact that Brian and Tori became well acquainted with the layout of basically the entire home. Because of this exploration, they learned of many entrances and places to hide. Later, when they left the home, they would make sure to leave a back door, which leads from the garage into the basement, unlocked, so that a sneaky re-entry could be made without alerting Cassie or Matt. A bit further into his account of the get-together, Brian starts talking about going through a movie collection at the home, and the investigators zero in on this topic.
And then I saw they had a big video collection. So we looked at a bunch of movies and stuff.
Okay.
And then I think...
Did you look through those movies?
I did.
Okay. Do you like movies? I mean,
yes.
What kind of movies? What's your favorite kind of movies?
I like horror movies.
Okay. So you like horror movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, what genre?
Is what?
Well, like what category? What? There's a lot of them.
Is there? What would you say is your favorite movie of all?
All time, my favorite movie would have to be... There's lots of choices. To be honest, I would have to say Halloween, my favorite movie.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Good movie, it is.
That's a pretty good classic.
Yeah, it is.
For any other interrogation, asking someone their favorite movie might seem a little off topic. But for this
Snatch is a
case,
good movie.
it is absolutely relevant. Not only does it serve to get the suspect to relax and talk more comfortably, but it's actually a theme that comes up again and again in this case.
Did you pick a movie out of it? Were you going to watch a movie?
I wanted to watch Domestic Disturbance, but that's not what Terry wanted to watch. So he got Kill Bill Volume 2, I believe.
Okay.
We watched that.
Bad movie.
And
did you watch the whole movie? Did you guys all go in the living room and watch the movie?
Yes, yeah. And I was on the couch. I was on the far wall.
Okay.
And Matt and Cassie were kissing and stuff.
Okay.
And Tori was right by the TV. They had a huge TV.
Brian says they watched a little of the movie,
Nice.
but then around 8:50 he was feeling a little bored and said he should probably head home. Matt purportedly said he needed a ride, and Brian says Tori promised to come back and get him.
You had to watch it with
Brian starts
captions.
talking about when they left the house, but then the interrogator cuts him off to bring up an unexpected subject. Brian had earlier
The
described the
pikey.
other friends enjoying popsicles at the house.
They didn't even know
and now the
about it.
investigator asks what they used to open
What the
them.
fuck did
They
you
were
say?
eating popsicles.
Yeah.
Now, were you in the kitchen? Were you?
I probably
what were you
should have
using to
watched it
open
with
these ones
captions.
you
It
have
probably
to-
would have
you have to cut
made
the
it a
top
little
open, or
easier
do you
to
tear them with your teeth, or
get through.
You had to cut the top of them open.
Okay, so how were they opening the popsicles?
Holy crap.
I remember there was a knife in the drawer that had like a child hang on it.
Okay.
And Matt was like,
Smokey, you still here?
I showed him how to open it and stuff, and he opened it for me, and then he did it.
Okay.
Smokey.
So did you touch that knife at all?
I think I held it first. Yes.
Okay. Did you see them using the knife? And
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Smokey.
And then did it was laying on the counter when you left? Was it put back in the drawer? Was it on the counter? Do you know what it was?
I think it was put back in the drawer actually.
Where is Smokey?
Okay. But you saw that, and Matt showed you. Matt apparently helped you get that knife out of the thing. Okay. And then
I have to say thanks to Smokey. I missed the dono.
I was trying to find like a pair
I'm
of
terrible at this.
scissors that I found that. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
So I just touched that. Okay.
This answer goes outside of Brian's prepared story, and he's getting nervous.
But you didn't have a popsicle stick of your own that opens. You just helped them open
If I see him
theirs.
pop in again, I'm gonna thank him.
All right.
I'm not a big fan of this kind of popsicle.
Please remind me. Don't let me
The
forget to
interrogators
thank
wanted to know
Smokey
if
for his
and why
dono.
his fingerprints would be on a knife in the house. And now they're about to transition into asking about another key place in the home that would be strange for Brian and Tori to have touched.
So you downstairs. Now you got the popsicles out of the freezer downstairs. Is that where you got
Yeah,
it from?
the freezer.
That's where they were. All right. Well, did you see any other room downstairs? Was there? Did you go
I've
in the room
never
that was in the
seen-
corner? See that
yes,
room in the corner?
Yeah.
Tell me about that room.
That room was kind of cool. It had like a couch, it had like a TV in there. It had like a fridge, like a microwave, I believe.
Okay. Did you check out that room? Did you notice anything about that room that's? I mean, was the lights on in it when you were there?
Lights
Was
were
it-
off,
So
and
you guys
then
had to open the door.
You turned it on. And I remember thinking it was kind of out of, in the way of
kind
the
of a weird
house.
place
Kind of
for a
weird
room.
place to have a room. So.
Okay.
It's all
Did you notice anything on the walls? Do you know what a?
Like
do you know
painting,
what?
whatever.
Well, maybe like that. But you know what an electrical panel is? Like the breaker box that you turn the breakers on in the house.
Like like the steel thing.
Yeah, it's like a steel panel door, and then it's got breaker switches in it. It turns the
Toll
power off. to
free
everything.
call.
You remember seeing one of those on the wall?
I have it in my house. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember seeing one on the wall in that room?
I didn't even think of it. No.
Okay. You didn't think of it, or you didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer it in
You
case
might have.
something.
If the door would have been hanging. Open on it, you probably would have noticed that. Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't
Never
like
mind.
shut the door on it. It was open, so your fingerprints wouldn't be.
Do
on
have a
that panel
call
for
I'm
any
waiting
reason. You
on.
don't remember like shutting the door or putting your hand
I
up
walked
against
in
the wall.
there. I don't think my prints would be on that because I
I'm
didn't.
sure if it's
I don't have to
who
work.
I'm waiting for, they'll leave a
It
message.
was.
Okay,
so
but you didn't recognize a electrical panel in there.
I didn't know.
It's something
Why?
you certainly wouldn't be
What happened?
fooling around with normally. I mean,
No.
so you'd probably remember touching something like that because they're dangerous.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good enough.
So I didn't touch.
These questions suggest that investigators have already found Brian's fingerprints on the panel in the downstairs room, and they are silently gathering inconsistencies to use against him later. Tori was also specifically asked about this room, but said he just looked through movies there. The reason investigators are so fixated on this room and the panel
There we go.
is because this lower level of the house is where the build-up to
That's
the murder
better.
took place. You see, what really happened after the boys left that night was that Brian and Tori parked down the street and returned to the Whispering Cliffs residence only about 15 minutes after they had said goodbye to their friends. While in the car, they had filmed their gleeful anticipation of the crime they were about to commit. At around 9:53 p.m., Brian spoke on the tape. Unfortunately, we have the grueling task of killing our two friends, and they're right in that house just
It's
down
not
the
a
street.
grueling task. That's something that
They
you
talk
don't
about
have
how
to
they've
do.
waited for this
at
a
all.
long time and are now ready.
The time is 9:50, September 22nd,
You absolutely do not need
2006.
to do that.
We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked the back doors, so it's all locked. Now we just gotta wait.
They put on dark clothes and masks before equipping their knives and creeping back into the home.
These guys are disgusting.
Once there, Brian and Tori wanted to scare Matt and Cassie as much as possible before actually going through with their horrible plan. So,
Speaking of which, we're going to take a quick uplifting of the spirits break. Try to get a little palate cleanser. Let's see what this is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Ugh. What did I do? Copy link, that's what I wanted. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
We are currently out of $1 bills, so right now we can't give any
I've
ones
seen
back.
this.
Got you. I'm a stripper, so like it's okay. Like I'll give you some ones, baby. Don't worry.
Honestly, like it doesn't matter
before,
where
maybe.
we get it. If you've got ones for us, we would be eternally grateful.
I got you.
Doesn't
I'll see what I
matter
can
where
do.
you got
But, it's okay. I'll use my card.
Give us just 1 second. We'll be right back with you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. You said what? I'm sorry.
I said you can order whenever you're ready.
Hold on. You sound hella cute. I'm so sorry.
One more time.
You sound hella cute. I'm sorry. Can I get a long burrito?
You gotta be playing.
No, for real. Give me a burrito.
What kind of burrito?
Let me get the little burrito supreme.
Alright, is that all?
Yeah, and can I get your burrito?
One more time.
Ma'am, he is 15.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God damn.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? I knew it was you, bro.
Yeah. Ma'am, he is 15.
Are you being bad faith by calling?
Eject. All right. Back
So
to
they
sad
used the
stuff.
electrical panel to flip the lights on and off as the couple sat watching TV upstairs. They also made loud noises, even throwing 2 ashtrays at the bottom of the stairs in an attempt to lure Cassie and Matt downstairs to check out what was going on, but they were unsuccessful. This is what the boys were really doing that night, but of course, as the interrogation goes on, Brian tries to cling to the
Covering
story
the
that they went
screen. Oh, poop. You're right.
to the cinema.
Fixed it.
However, it's clear that police likely have eyewitness accounts of people who go at the bottom of the stairs. They also made loud noises, even throwing 2 ashtrays at the bottom of the stairs in an attempt to lure Cassie and Matt downstairs to check out what was going on, but they were unsuccessful. This is what the boys were
what's
really
up?
doing that night. But
Yeah, I
of
messed
course,
up.
as the interrogation goes on, Brian tries to cling to the story that they went to the cinema. However, it's clear that police likely have eyewitness
I did.
accounts
I
of
had
people
one
seeing their
job and
car
I
parked in the
failed.
neighborhood. And so Brian is desperately
Welcome slowly,
scrambling to
welcome
explain
easy.
this away.
Tickets for the
Movie.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go get tickets to go to the movie.
And so
You didn't park anywhere though in between.
This
so
is a
there'd be
pretty
no
fucked
reason
up
for,
one,
like,
just
a
so
day
you know.
stop,
Just
like,
as a heads up
months.
warning.
Where at?
to find a cell phone call Matt.
Okay. So was this in the neighborhood, just not far
Yes.
down?
No, I was like maybe 20 feet away from the house.
Okay.
Then Matt wanted us to come back and get him.
So this is not track me.
What's up, the
I'm just-
shadow?
It's probably me. I'm not understanding, but so you leave the house and you're just like you're 20 feet down the road.
Yeah.
The interrogator keeps saying it's probably just his fault for not understanding. He's not directly calling out how little Brian's story makes sense, but rather using this method to have him repeat key details and find any inconsistencies.
And then you called Matt. But you hadn't been gone from the house for but a minute or two, right? I mean,
Well, we didn't call Matt yet.
okay.
Got you one.
So you stopped
Sure.
there to find the cell phone.
Yeah.
How long did you stop there for?
5 minutes.
Okay. What were you doing?
I was talking about the movie and stuff.
Okay. Talking about
Going
going to the
to go
movie.
see.
Okay.
Okay.
Talking for about 5 minutes.
About
right?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Then you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So you didn't make
Go
a
back to
phone
the
call
movies.
from there. You kept rolling.
No. Came back to movies. We got the tickets and stuff. And then we
No, I'm
called
just gonna
Matt.
back you up and slow down just a little bit so I can make sure and get all the details here. You find the phone there. You guys talk for 5 minutes there.
Yeah.
Brian is clearly trying to speed through this dishonest section as fast as possible. His description of their supposed trip to the movie theater is similarly dubious. And now the interrogators will start to get very specific
Smokey,
about locations,
thank you for the dono.
positions, relative times,
Appreciate
and
it. I
chronological
could definitely
sequences
use that
of events.
$25.
This
You're the
suggests
best.
they already have a timeline they're working with and want to snuff out additional flaws
Appreciate
in
you,
Brian's
my
story.
friend.
We wanted to see Click.
Ugh.
We're going to start at 9:45, and we watch movies a lot, you know,
Uh-huh.
and we like to see the whole movie. So, and I think the only one playing was Pulse, and that was at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So we went inside there. I remember calling Matt inside the movie theater.
So that was about. Was it still 9:45 or was it a little later when you called Matt so we can match up that phone call?
Maybe 10:26, I think.
I'm going to hide that
26,
link so nobody
10:27.
else clicks on it.
Okay.
The phone calls with Matt during this time period are extremely eerie. Once we know the context,
I just
Brian
don't want
and Tori
anybody to
indeed
know.
told him they had to speak quietly because they were at the movies. In reality, they were directly below the couple in the downstairs room, lying in wait and trying not to give away their position.
Who sold you your ticket?
I remember it was a guy. I remember that.
Was there anything particular about him?
It was just a guy in the movie theater.
Okay.
Did you know him?
No.
And so we got you buy it from the guy. It's 9:45. Ruff, do you think it's 9:45 when you go inside the lobby there? So if someone sees you there, they're going to see you at 9:45.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay, but where is the movie at?
I think the movie's on the right side.
Okay, and then where at? Is it the first theater? You guys turn and go in?
Is there any way you can help us out with a map of the theater to show us kind of where the movie was in there so we know? And again, we're just trying to confirm, you know.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, you can do another page if you want. Just flip the page.
No, flip the page. Yeah. Alright. Okay, box here. Parking lot over here. That's where we park, by the way.
And you're absolutely, unequivocally positive that you two went into Pulse. You two bought tickets for Pulse.
Yeah.
This is an attention-grabbing technique to redirect the suspect to this particular interrogator, who, up until this point, has been mostly passive. This is a classic technique when asking, "Are you absolutely sure of XYZ?" to get the suspect to commit to a fact-based answer, which suggests the interrogators know something contrary, and they want an explicit lie or contradiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
So Andy asked you about the guy that was taking the tickets, just so we know.
Yes.
Do you remember what color hair he had? Do you remember anything about him at all?
I didn't really
Remember anybody else there working behind the counter?
Unless I was talking
Do you
to him.
recognize anybody?
No, I was just talking to my friend.
Some sources claim that the investigators actually interviewed the employee who worked the ticket booth that night, and it was a female who knew Tori and Brian from going to school with them, and confirmed that they had not been there at all on the Friday night. If true, this obviously directly contradicts Brian's claim that the employee was a random man he didn't know, and explains why the interrogators keep touching on this point.
Now, as soon as you bought tickets, you went in there at 9:45, but the movie hadn't started because it starts at 10, so you had to hang around in the lobby for 15 minutes, right?
Well, no. We went to the bathroom.
Okay.
And then we went to theater.
Okay, so
You
you
were
went
allowed
right
to go in
in.
there like a few minutes before it starts.
Sure. Okay, so where at do you sit in the theater? If you could just drop.
I guess I don't understand about the, you go in and buy the ticket, still 9:45,
Yeah.
correct? And then you buy the ticket, but you're inside.
Yeah.
So then you go to the bathroom.
I mean, it is possible that you forget who sold you the tickets. It's just some unremarkable person that you've seen like 100 times. It's easy to forget whether it was a man, a woman, or who it was. You just said a normal guy.
Yeah.
And you come back out. No, they're not letting you in the movie.
I'm not going to
until
give
10
him that
o'clock.
one. I'm not going to
No,
grill
they go
too
to the
much
movie,
on that.
like,
Unless he actually
probably
wasn't at the
like
movie.
Probably 10 minutes before it's.
So they were sitting and everything, so it wasn't like wait until 10 o'clock, right?
Which we'll find out.
So you got in.
We had to wait a little bit because there was a movie in there before, I think.
Okay.
That's what happened.
All right.
So you just hung out in the lobby?
No.
No.
We stayed in the bathroom, and then we talked about some stuff. And then.
That's creepy.
Theaters and
Guys
stuff.
don't
Both
hang out in a
interrogators are
bathroom
playing
together.
off one another here. One seems to not understand that you can enter a theater a few minutes before a movie starts, while the other does. Although Brian is being accurate, and anyone who has gone to a movie knows it would be reasonable to enter a few minutes before the starting time, the interrogator pretending not to understand this deliberately pushes the issue. It seems that they are really trying to get Brian to admit to hanging out in the lobby so that they can then see if witnesses confirm or deny their presence that night. But Brian finds ways to dodge this by saying they were in the bathroom or dark theater. The interrogators are actually taking turns with hard cop, soft cop, which keeps Brian off balance.
Hard cop,
he doesn't have a
soft
rapport
cop?
with either interrogator.
I haven't
and
heard it
therefore is
called
unable
that.
to relax from this point onwards.
Do you remember what the coming attractions were, the trailers, you know, on the movie when you're sitting there watching it?
I remember.
Where'd you sit inside the movie? On the next page, just go flip the page again.
Wherever I was sitting.
Just draw the
That's
movie house, a big
very
square
strange
movie
way to
house,
say
and
that.
just kind of give us a
There's
general
gonna be-
location in the room.
Okay, stairs.
I understand
We
calling it good
always
cop, bad
sit
cop,
in
but hard cop, soft cop?
middle, so we were-
I mean, you always do, but
Nice.
did you this time?
Welcome, Genevieve.
Okay, was there a lot
What
of people in
great
there?
timing.
It wasn't like, you know, a full house or anything.
Estimate how many people you think were in there?
Half.
Like 10 people?
No.
5 people?
More
20
than that.
people?
I remember. Well, it wasn't like full. Maybe half of the theater, probably. Not half of the pack. I don't know. It just maybe.
Damn, I'm jealous. I want a nice caramel coffee.
I'd say about 30.
About 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Say this is the whole big building, this is the whole thing, and this is where you go, and this is a little ticket booth maybe right here, and then, you know, you can go to this theater, or this theater's back here. Which way did you go?
I think it was the right. I think it was the right.
Okay. So you went to the right, and then do you remember where the theater was once you went to the right? It's kind of in the general location of the building. Was it clear at the end? Was it clear? Was it right in front? As soon as you just don't remember that.
At least you don't have to worry about seeing that anymore.
I remember.
Because there's a lot of movie theaters in there, right?
Yeah. There's all of them. They went to the theater.
Okay.
The interrogators continue to question Brian about the movie theater before they take a clever new approach to determine whether or not he was actually there. Question him about the movie itself. Here's where his lies come to a head.
I'm trying to ask you, like, maybe some details about the movie. Do you remember any, like, coming attractions, the trailers, the previews that they do?
I do know that from what I saw, it's kind of like a sequel to White Noise.
Okay.
But there was no original characters or anything.
So what was the movie about? I mean, you watched most of the movie?
I don't know. Well, there's a girl there.
Okay.
I sat. She was maybe 2 seats away from me.
Okay. What side of you was she sitting on?
On my right side.
On your right side?
Yes.
2 girls, right?
There's a girl and she had a friend. Yes.
Like Tori, Brian doesn't remember any specific details about the movie at all. Now he's going to make up a story that he was distracted talking to some girls, and that's why he wasn't paying attention to the movie, even at one point making the bizarre claim that he followed one of them out of the theater while she called her dad.
So you were talking to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we got a hold of them, they would know, they'd remember that conversation. And did I recall you say that her name was Heather?
I remember her name was Heather, yes.
Okay, what about the other one? Do you remember her name?
I didn't really talk to her at all.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you remember where they went to school or anything?
I thought I heard them say Highland. That's just
done.
But I'm not exactly sure exactly what school they went to now.
Okay.
What did she look like?
Well, she's pretty attractive, of course. She was wearing tight jeans. She had, I think it was brown hair, and it was probably about to here.
Okay. So that would say probably what, 5'3", 5'4"?
She was pretty short. I would say 5'5".
Is she?
Well, she wasn't that short, because she's probably up to here to me. She's probably 5'6", 5'7".
What color is her
Full
hair?
body cavity.
I think it was brown.
Definitely brown, or was it strawberry brown? Or?
It was like my sister's hair. So it was like brown with like streaks of like blonde in it and stuff.
So you're pretty confident her name was Heather?
Just not sure if she went to Highland or not.
Yeah. I'm not positive she went to Highland.
Okay.
But you haven't seen her at Pokey?
No.
So chances
I've never
are...
seen her before, so...
So she either goes to Highland or...
Damn. You are not wrong, Easy.
She came from out of town. I don't know.
He really does look
Highland?
like a...
I mean, somebody gave you the inkling that...
Yeah. Well, I don't...
If you don't remember, that's fine. But if she said Highland, then it kind of helps us a little bit.
Okay.
But he has probably one of the
Brian
worst
seems to
stutters I've
recognize
heard
that
in a
he's
long
backing himself
time.
into a corner here if he commits to saying she goes to Highland, because they could easily talk to any Heathers who attend that school and verify this story. So he backtracks and says he's not sure. The interrogators have been nice enough thus far, but here's where they really crack down.
So you don't remember any details about this movie, though? How long were you in the movie for?
We were in there maybe 20 minutes, and I called Matt.
Okay.
And,
You called him or Tori called him?
Tori called him.
And you remember what time that was?
It was maybe 20 minutes in the movie.
The phone call being discussed is actually the phone call Brian and Tori made while they were hiding in the basement.
So 10:20 if the movie starts
well,
at 10.
Not exactly 20 minutes, but you know. Yeah.
So around 10:20, you think?
Yeah. I'd say I remember checking his phone to see what time it was at like maybe 10 minutes of the movie. and it said 10.
Why is my
12.
chat always so thirsty?
And then I remember we called them at least probably 10 minutes after that. So around.
So you were sitting inside the movie house.
I swear there's a full-on porno happening in my chat half the time.
Who'd you talk? Did you call? Make the call, or did
he
Tori?
called? He called. He called. Yes.
Cool.
Tori called Matt.
Tori called Matt.
Okay. And so you don't know what they talked about? No. Did you hear any conversation?
Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
Did he tell you about the conversation?
I remember.
I guess.
He said if he still needed us to pick him up or something, he said no. His mom was going to come before that, before we got back to his house. So I remember he asked me if he wanted to come and stop by the movie house. And then he said he had to go home with his mom. That's what he said.
Okay. How long do we stay?
True, it is all the
videos
fault with the hard cop, soft cop stuff.
Where's Tori at? Is she still in the movie?
She's
watching the movie.
Yes.
Okay. And then you go back in, you sit next to
Oh
Tori.
no.
And then how long do you stay at the movie? Do you finish out the movie?
I think we wait 5 minutes, and then I remember seeing the credits.
At the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the movie about? I mean, you're a movie buff, so these are things that you pay attention to, right?
The interrogators begin asking Brian about more details of the movie. They're still trying to establish his presence there.
I mean,
at least watch parts of the movie or so many characters you can hook us up with to describe somebody in the movie.
Shadow, where'd that question come from?
Anything? What's the whole premise or the plot of the movie? What's it all about?
Well, it was similar to White Noise.
Yeah, I don't know White Noise, so you're gonna have to give us some. Okay, you're gonna have to give us some details.
Okay, it's about a guy, his wife.
I don't want to know what White Noise is about. I want to know what this movie's about.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then I remember.
What?
You can't really exactly explain the movie because I haven't paid attention to it.
Well, you know what we did yesterday?
What?
We went and watched the movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So, what is the movie about?
They are now contradicting his presence.
Just came out of everywhere.
He was present. Here is where they will begin picking apart his
alibi. Out of nowhere. Did they just say everywhere? Yeah.
I don't exactly know. I remember being really bored.
So you go in a movie, you pay that money to go in a movie, and so your story is you didn't really watch the movie.
Well, I'm talking to girls.
Red triple.
Okay, but they're 2 seats away. I mean, you could be doing a lot of talking in the movie. At least you're picking up something. You're gonna pick up at least one image off the screen that you saw. Tell us about one person. Describe one person you saw in the movie. What they look like?
I'm seeing a man, and he looked at a
Last
screen.
I checked.
It had White Noise on it. It had the shh thing.
And that's all you saw the whole movie. So how long do you think you were inside that movie theater? Grand total.
We were there for maybe 2 hours.
2 hours? You were inside that movie theater? And you don't remember one detail to help us out. We're trying to help you out.
He never saw the movie. What a liar. If you're going to use this movie as an alibi, you should at least go see the movie. How retarded are you?
Movie, the credits roll, you guys get up and leave?
These guys thought they
After
were all
the movie,
smart.
Brian says
How
they
do you
went straight
do
home
this?
to
How do you
Tori's
make
house
this
and
huge
spent the night
mistake?
there. Brian's told his whole story at this point and is probably hoping that this whole thing can be over. But now the interrogators shift their tone and get very real with Brian, at the same time playing a "we want to help you, not let something bad happen to you" card. However, this is after 45 minutes of letting him dig himself into a lie.
Brian, we got some problems. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
We got some problems.
Movie.
And it's really important that this is the time in the interview where you really need to cowboy up, and you really need to decide how you want this thing to fall on you.
Yeah.
The interrogator is now confronting Brian with conflicting information. He never went to the movies.
We've done our homework. Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to a lot of people. We've viewed tape. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, you didn't go to the movie.
Okay.
You were not at that movie theater. Okay? Now, that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're going to have to get by that.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go to the movie, that's fine. But you're going to have to tell us where you went so that we can put you there. Because it's I don't want something to cave in on you that's not working for you.
Right.
Okay? We're here to help you, bro.
You know,
I mean, really, we are.
You know what happened. Okay.
What?
You didn't go to the movie.
We didn't go to the movie. Okay.
Well, yeah, I read
Okay,
the book.
before you do that, just listen carefully to Andy, okay?
Okay? Now listen to me.
Oh, what was your favorite part?
Don't underestimate how much we...
I don't know. It was pretty boring.
Okay. I told you the first night that when I saw you that I don't think you're the type of person that could kill somebody cold-bloodedly.
I'm anti-vax, so
especially your close friend.
not getting a shot.
Okay.
Just kidding.
The
Vaccines are
interrogator is
great.
playing the kindly dad role here. The
You
come
too.
clean so we can get through this approach. By using a softer voice paired with intense body language, he conveys the gravity of the situation while also disarming Brian a bit.
I can tell you what we're doing. I was trying to hide this, but I guess I have to tell you now.
You're gonna have to, man. It's the only way out.
We went through cars.
Well, at least you'd have an
Dynamic is
answer. This guy
drastically
didn't
shifted
seem
here,
to know
as
anything
Brian
about this
knows that the
movie.
investigators know that he just lied to their faces and likely won't fully trust anything he says going forward. Still, he tries to come clean with a red herring, completely avoiding the full truth.
And that's against the law. That's why I want to say that.
Okay, you went through cars. What does that mean?
We check for the cars that they aren't locked, and then
Where at?
we go
Where was that?
inside them.
Where at?
Tori had to drive. I don't know. And then we called Matt because he wanted
Understandable.
to come too.
Okay, so you didn't go to the movie, but you went through cars.
We didn't go to the movie, but we went.
Can you
to
tell
cars.
us where you went through cars at? Because
Wait,
if you went through,
we
did you
went-
take anything out of cars?
We didn't find anything.
Okay, so can you take us to a car that you went through, and we
True.
should find your fingerprints on that car?
We went to. I had gloves.
I didn't know
And-
SSRIs were supposed to
and
have that
then we
effect.
went- I remember we drove by Tori's house and
Hold on.
his neighborhood.
Hold on.
Let's just really let's re-zero ourselves, man. I can't stress to you enough that we are your best friends right now, okay? And please,
From what I
please
was
don't
told,
underestimate.
so
we know
does,
you're a bright kid. We know that you got a lot
Adderall.
going for you, and we want to help you to get a lot going.
Lowers your libido.
We want to help you, and right now is the perfect time that we can. Man,
Hi,
we can really help you out.
I'm
now.
Dave.
We've got a lot of bargaining chips.
What up, bro?
What's up, my guy? How you doing today?
All right. There's some, had some shitty news today. I'll let you guys know later.
no.
But yeah, pretty shitty actually. It was like really bad luck, I guess. But I want to show you guys some quick.
Yeah, pop it up.
I just wanted to prove to you guys that I actually am a vampire.
Oh, no.
Because if I wasn't a vampire, how did I stream 53 years ago?
What the fuck?
I'm trying to tell you guys.
53 years ago on the Hard Rock
53
Nick
years
case.
ago.
Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't I on that?
Yeah, I was.
So
on
I was
there
streaming
for
with you 53 years ago.
years ago. I was
Damn.
on this shit. Okay.
We've been friends for longer than any of you have been alive.
Yeah.
That's how long me and Easy have known each other.
Yeah. Before people were born in here, I was fucking.
How the fuck
over
does
here
that
covering Hard Rock,
happen?
man. Pretty crazy, right?
Or was that the one that got is that the one that got copyright struck?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And when it came back, it was 53 years ago. So.
impressive.
Shit. I woke up, White Rabbit seen that, and she's like, "Holy fuck! Did I go through?" She's like, "Did I go through a war pole, or is he really a vampire?"
You
What
are
the
a
fuck's going
vampire.
on?
It's proof.
I was like, "I told you. I've been telling you the whole time. I'm a vampire."
Damn. You look good for a 53-year-old. Jeez.
Right? Not bad. Doing all right.
Well, at least 53 because you were what, like 20 something when you recorded that video?
Mm-hmm.
So you're almost damn near 80. Shit,
I'm an old man. Old
That's
man.
some crazy stuff. What the fuck? Apparently, when videos go to the void, they're in a different time.
Right? That's what happened, I think.
It's like the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball Z.
True.
They go in a train in like 5 years. It's like 20
That's why
seconds.
nobody watched it, because, you know, like, YouTube wasn't too big 53 years ago. YouTube wasn't too popular. So there's no views over here.
Jesus.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I guess that is good news, though, if you got it back now. So that means that, that one's gone. That one's gone.
That's been gone for a bit now, but I didn't notice this.
Oh,
and then I seen White Rabbit's post, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm a vampire, I told you.
That's pretty good. Well,
I'm not even going to delete it either. I'm leaving that there forever.
Absolutely. It shows how long you've been here.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm new to YouTube. I've been here before YouTube, okay? 53 years ago, I was fucking...
True.
I was here, bro.
That's a good point as well. You've been streaming longer than YouTube's been here. On YouTube.
Facts.
You're an
I'm actually
absolute
told
time
you.
traveler.
I'm like 500 years old. Vampire. Actually, you know, it's daytime, so I gotta keep safe over here.
Don't want to melt
But,
or shimmer,
yeah,
depending
that's
on what kind of vampire you are. Hopefully you're not a sparkly one.
No, we don't sparkle.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Our cocks get bigger, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the daytime?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that why you have to have sex at night so it's not too big?
Right, I'll murk people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't
Gotta
be doing that.
careful. Dude, that's fucking
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, I thought I'd just come give you a quick little laugh.
I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that screenshot. That's
It's
hilarious.
fucking great. All right, yo.
Yep.
I'll let you get back to it.
Absolutely.
But,
Hey, have a good one, boss. Appreciate
yeah, I'll be
you.
in there listening. You guys have a good one. Love
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you, thank you. I could use a break in the levity. It's a pretty gruesome case here. So.
Yeah, it is pretty nutty, so I
People
thought I'd
are
give you a little
assholes.
laugh.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, man. Have a
No
good
problem.
one.
Easy, dog.
Come up anytime. Later.
It just so requires, like Andy said, we possess some knowledge,
unicorn
firsthand
blood.
knowledge.
From what I've
We
told, that
know.
is the
And
secret to eternal
what
youth.
we're really waiting for is you to come straight with us so that we can help get you out of this crap so it's not going to ruin the rest of your life. Okay? We want to help you. Okay? We really do. And I just really want you to believe in us for a minute. And really...
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what
You
you're saying.
need to tell us the truth.
The interrogator uses a similar tactic as his partner in emphasizing the truth. They've both gone good cop.
I'm telling you
About-
no.
Okay, so if this is the truth.
Wait.
Yes, this
So
is
now they're no
this
longer
is the
soft
truth.
cop, hard cop. They're
You
good cop, good
These
cop.
things we should be able to go out and confirm and cooperate.
This is. I was trying to hide this because I heard from a friend that.
Oh, son of a bitch. Nah.
We want to help you. Okay, we really do. And I just really want you to believe in
trash.
us for a minute. And really.
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand.
Yeah.
The interrogator uses a similar tactic as his partner in emphasizing the
My
truth.
bad, guys.
They've both gone good cop.
I'm telling you
About-
no.
Okay, so if this is the truth.
Yes, this is the truth.
Yeah.
These things we should
I have the
be able
mute
to go out
problem
and
too, but only when I'm doing
Yes.
karaoke because I mute a lot.
I was trying to hide this because I heard from a friend that that's 10 years in prison.
What exactly were you doing? Tell me exactly what you were doing.
We parked outside her house for.
Whose house? That's right. Okay, just do
Cassie's
something right now.
house.
Let's do something right now.
Yeah.
Just take a minute. We'll all be quiet for a minute. You can take a few deep breaths. Okay.
Yeah.
Really go deep and do some soul searching and get your, get your wind back, and then you can go ahead and tell us. Okay.
Okay.
You tell us when you're ready. Just take a few deep breaths.
I got a lot of stuff going on today.
down.
Sorry.
If you're telling the truth, this is gonna be easy.
My
If you lie,
attention is bouncing
it's
from
gonna be
screen to
hard night.
screen because
Yeah,
I got
gotcha.
like 3 things I'm waiting on.
Now, before you go any further, okay?
Beep breath.
We
beep
have some aces in our pocket.
Beep.
The interrogator's tactic of vaguely saying they have aces is commonly used when police actually don't have enough evidence. Otherwise, a confession would not be needed. Physical and circumstantial evidence is enough to convict for murder without a confession.
Waiting for Synth to accept my friend request, and then I'm going to make the group for it.
We have some things that we know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that we've confirmed with people and that we know. Okay? We know about the car. We know about some activities that you guys have done. Okay? So, needless to say, for you to jerk us our chain, okay? Cassie's this great friend of yours, okay?
And she's watching right now. She's hearing everything that you're saying.
She has been brutally murdered.
Shots fired.
You have wasted our time.
Well, if you want,
around, okay?
Maybe you and Easy should pop up and do a debate right now. What do you want to debate?
We understand why you're trying to divert us, okay? We understand. You don't want to get in trouble. I understand that, okay? The whole point of this is...
I'll hold an impromptu debate. I ain't scared.
Don't waste any more of our time. Okay?
Good
Don't
excuse.
underestimate what we know.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's going to come down to one or two things, okay? We already have one strike against you, okay? You've already lied to us, and we don't appreciate
That's it. Debate puberty blockers.
These are the types of situations that you don't lie in. Everything else in this world is game. And I'm a firm believer in that. I don't give a shit if you lie in anything else to a cop, whatever. When it comes to a murder of
Did you
a
say
beloved
everything else
friend,
in this world is gay?
do not
Hold
lie,
on.
okay?
I swear he said everything else in this world is gay.
Waste any more of our time. Okay, don't underestimate what we know.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's going to come down to one or two things. Okay? We already have one strike against you. Okay? You've already lied to us, and we don't appreciate that. Okay?
Yeah.
These are the types of situations that you don't lie in. Everything else in this world is game. And I'm a firm believer in that. I don't give a shit if you lie in anything else to a cop, whatever. When it comes to a murder of a beloved friend, you do not lie, okay? The second part of that is I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to think about what part of this that you're involved in. Okay, how much of this are you involved in?
Involved in what?
Brian is trying to play dumb here when he's well aware it's a murder investigation.
In what we're talking about with Cassie, okay?
You think I'm involved?
I want you to continue. I want you to keep talking to us
because
about
we know
the
some
cars.
things, Brian.
Also, I feel like it's about due time for my normal PSA for these. Anytime you're in an interrogation, the only thing you should say is lawyer. Don't talk to the cops without a lawyer. In the street, yes, but as soon as they read you your rights or something, or you're in an investigation room being taken to the police station, anything like that, nope. Whoop. Lawyer.
Okay, and I'm saying we're your lifeline.
For your own safety.
But we can't help you later. We can if you tell us. I mean, we're willing to let bygones be bygones. You told us the first lie, so what? We expect that. Just let's clean it up and let's make it right. Let's look man to man in the eye. Let's get all our cards on the table, and let's talk about. And we're here for one thing. We're here, to solve.
I mean, I could send him an invite, but I don't think he'll want to go.
Watch this next moment carefully.
If you were involved in that, and if you are, that's fine. We can deal with that.
People sparingly.
We can deal with that. If you were involved in that, and if you are, that's fine. We can deal with that.
Fine.
We can deal with that.
Brian begins to smile and laugh in response to being asked if he had anything to do with Cassie's murder.
But
you guys are ridiculous.
Well, we're not
being
ridiculous.
Kill my friend. Why the hell would I kill Cassie?
He even smiles when he says, "Why would I want to kill my friend? Why would
Surprise.
I kill Cassie?" Before catching himself and recognizing his expression isn't matching his words. He corrects himself by attempting to portray sadness.
Oh, I don't know who killed Cassie.
Doesn't it seem weird that all of a sudden now, we're You left a place in the house. Now you've already told us the first
I have to
night.
go
Now
through my
I'm
DMs
hoping
and double check
that
to
you're
make
gonna-
sure
that
everybody
you're
that's
gonna come clean.
coming.
You're gonna tell us.
It's been a while.
I'll tell you exactly what I know.
I'm waiting for Synth to accept my friend request,
Alright.
and then I'll make the group.
We left her house, okay? We parked over here by the grass.
Okay.
We called Matt. I don't know exactly what time it was. It was probably 10:15. Probably not 10:15. That's too much. I don't know. 9:40. I guess. He said he'd get back to us.
Get back to you about what?
About the cars.
So we should expect Matt, because
We were
let me stop
supposed
you.
to
Let me
come
stop
back
you
and
one
get him
thing.
and go get
Let me stop you one thing.
Fired.
Matt's
All
taking a
right.
polygraph tomorrow.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can deal with that.
Of course.
We can ask that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're saying that he has knowledge of that you're going to go through cars.
Yes.
Okay.
Polygraph tests are usually not admissible in court, except under very few exceptions. The cops are either lying or trying to make more of the test than is realistic. They are preying on the suspect's ignorance of admissibility of evidence in court.
Yes.
Right down the
So
list.
that's true. That's,
Yes.
that's straight up. And
Yes.
that's something we're going to be able to bounce off, and that's going to be. So we should be able to go ask Matt. Isn't it true these guys call and say they want to go through cars?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you called him about 10:15, maybe less,
Yes.
maybe before.
Yes.
Said, "Okay, do you want to do it?" And he says,
He said he's not sure. He's going to call his mom and see if he can stay out. And then yes, and so we probably waited about 20 minutes from about 10 o'clock, of course. And then we called Matt again.
So this would be about 10:20.
We called Matt about 10:20, 10:30.
Okay. Called him again.
We called him again.
Second time. Okay.
Yes. And he said his mom was coming to get him. So, and he couldn't go. So then we left and went through cars.
Where'd you go through cars then?
We went to a neighborhood by Tori's house. And then I remember there.
Okay, you gotta be.
Okay,
now listen to me. Listen to me. You gotta make sure that you can
I will
verify
DM
what
you
color
who's
cars,
on your panel
because
tomorrow.
we have to go verify all that.
Cars. We just checked all the cars.
How did you do that? You had gloves on, huh?
Yeah, we just checked all the cars.
What kind of gloves?
You got those gloves?
I should have.
What the hell is your name on here now?
Where they at?
It should be my room.
There it is. Okay, just speak easy.
What kind of gloves?
I don't know why I was trying to take
I
off
wore
the
them for
escape with.
soccer. They're the soccer
There you go.
gloves.
There's your list.
So, you know what? I
Pretty
want
sure
to,
that's
more
it.
than
And
anything in this
Tom, if
world,
he's available.
be able to go around Tori's place and find cars that have been broken into.
Okay.
Okay.
I
That's
invited
what I
Zonia.
want to
As
do,
long as she's
more than
feeling good, she'll
anything
be
in this
there.
world. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you go back up to that neighborhood and park anywhere?
We park on the side of a road.
Back up in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Whispering Cliffs out there, 2.5 miles. You go back out there.
No. We don't
Like
go
where
back out
Cassie's
there.
at. Okay,
I love
so
Zonia on any panel.
I'm here to
She
tell
always
you
brings some
that
levity.
if we have information that we see that car parked there where you said, a different time, later that night.
Okay.
How do you explain that?
We weren't parked there.
Mud
We were
loves
there.
Seth.
Let's see. We were there at 10.
Yep.
Let me ask you this: you didn't.
He's
you
still
didn't
in
go out and
denial.
Go through cars. You didn't park down the road and get out in that neighborhood and go through cars.
No. Oh well, like the one, like by her house.
Cassie, where you left Cassie and Matt up in that neighborhood.
Yes, we parked.
Drum you.
There's a big tree.
So you parked there and you got out of your car and did you go through some other cars there?
Yes.
Aside from coincidence and all that kind of stuff, when you got out, you parked there. Did you go back to play prank on those guys?
Prank on him?
On Cassie and Matt?
No.
Did you go there just to screw with them a little bit and pro prank?
No.
Okay. You're solid about that.
Yeah, I'm solid about that.
Okay. But you did get out of the neighborhood and check a few car doors.
It's probably going to be about like
With the
7 or
intent
8
to
people,
burglarize those cars?
as opposed to the normal
You take
6.
some stuff out of them, right?
The interrogators keep going
But
back to
should be
this
fun
playing
anyway.
a prank option.
You guys need to go back.
It's a
and
more
things got out of
open
hand,
forum
you play a
panel.
prank.
It's not
No.
going to be as
You guys were
structured.
weird.
A little more chaotic, which
Because
is
if
more
it
my
did,
style.
I mean, we can work through those things. I mean, that's fine. I mean,
We didn't
it's
go
not
full
fine
right,
if someone
no.
got killed, but it's like, don't dig your hole deeper because you know what I mean. We didn't start off on very good ground here.
I know.
The interrogators have likely already heard from Matt about the flickering
Wow,
lights
he
and loud
ignored
noises
you.
that
How
night.
rude.
And they're trying to offer Brian a less serious alternative that still
what I
gets an
did there?
admission that he and Tori did indeed return to the home that night. This way, they would be able to get their foot in the door and build off of that point.
I mean, I've got some feelings and you know I got some ideas.
There's
what went down.
absolutely
It's just
beauty
gonna
in
be up to you
chaos.
to
I love
have a
chaos.
conversation
Yes,
with it.
exactly.
Chaos is a
And,
ladder.
And they're not going to be happy. That's why I was trying to hide.
That's beside the point. There's a little more serious things going on here than that right now.
How many cars roughly did you open?
We opened maybe 4 or 5. A lot of them were locked.
Okay, and so you got into 4 or 5?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
But you didn't take any,
Oh.
no CDs.
No.
I mean, this is the one time in your life that somebody needs to come up with something missing. I mean, that somebody needs to verify.
Yeah, but
Something you did. Just tell us something that we can go
Take
back
it.
and we can say you did this. Aside from being charged with it, I mean, we don't care about that. We want to go back and be able to say, yep, your story fits. Think, is there anything that we can go back and make your story fit?
I didn't. No, there wasn't anything in the cars. So
Nobody saw
didn't get
you?
anything.
You didn't say anybody?
There was a mother that was yelling, and at like her kids or something. And then she walked outside, and then we kind of scurried off early, because the people there.
Scurried off.
Did you go
Scurried off.
from behind the house and
They
come
scurried
back
off.
up the hill?
Asking about Brian's movements up a hill suggests there is evidence, such as tracks
Sorry, I
or
am,
footprints, in some area around Cassie's house that may
tired.
link him to the scene. And sure enough,
Got up at
there were
6 a.m.
tracks
that I
left
had
by
a phone
Brian and
call.
Tori all around the home. Cassie was house sitting.
So I only got like
Behind the house.
3
behind the
hours
house,
of
Cassie
sleep.
was house sitting for. No reason why.
We didn't go back after that, no.
kind of zoning
back
out,
Well,
drifting.
Well, like what time?
No. At any time, have you gone down that hill to the road down below?
Like.
At any time in your life, have you ever gone from the road down below?
Bad.
Not, you know where the driveway is?
Yeah.
Okay. Behind the house, gone down that hillside and down to the road.
I do
need a nap
remember
or something.
on the way out, we're having a hard
But
time. Like,
no, I'm holding strong.
You're trying to find everything.
What do you mean?
Like, I do
No,
remember
listen.
Tori
Okay, so
saying
listen
that
to me. Okay.
take a wrong road.
I'm gonna show
You're
you.
walking. Did you
No.
walk out the back of the house? Did you
No.
walk up that side of the hill?
No.
You didn't go back there on Saturday out to Cassie's house, did you?
No. I called her though.
Talk to her?
No, she didn't.
You're saying at no time would your footprints ever be found behind this house,
No.
going down the hill to a road.
Oh, I went to see her dog that was on the left side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Did you go down the hillside down to the road just to check it out?
No.
What a liar.
Okay, you didn't never do that.
No.
Okay, what about Tori?
No.
So you went out to where the dog was at?
Yeah.
In Tori's interrogation, which you'll recall took place the day after Brian's, he skipped right past the movie theater excuse and also tried to rely on the car burglary story, probably having already heard that their plan A had utterly failed.
So what was the purpose of parking there?
We were scoping the neighborhood
Why?
because we were planning to go through cars.
When you say go through cars, what do you mean?
Oh, see the ones that are open, we don't go through any with alarms or that are locked. We just walk by, push the handle, and if it's open, we get in it and steal the gas money or change.
So have you done that before?
Once this year and in 9th grade.
Okay. So
I've had
something
somebody
that
break into my car like that
familiar
before.
with? I mean,
I know he's
yes.
lying.
However,
'cause
like
it's
Brian,
alibi, but-
he's incredibly vague about where they looked at cars, and even tries his best to breeze past the conversation altogether.
We got out of the car, we got out and looked around for about 15 minutes.
Look
It'll
around. What do you
definitely
mean?
be interesting.
We just like, okay, here's where we are.
We're
We'll
experimenting.
we might go this way, and then this way.
Okay.
And
Which way did you end up going?
And then we got back in the car and we called Matt because we were planning to invite him to go with us.
Okay.
But we didn't want
You're
Cass.
losing me just a little bit because I'm not quite understanding what. You guys get out of the car.
Seek easy, huh?
Okay. And you're out of the car for
We
15
just
minutes.
look around
Did
and
you stand in one place?
no, we walked down a little the road and then we'll turn around. We'll walk down this way and walk down this way. We walked back to my car.
Okay, let's talk about these cars because now it's pretty critical that we know, where these cars are, and so you can walk us back to these cars, and so we know, exactly, where these cars are parked.
The interrogator makes it seem like he is helping Tori to establish vehicular burglary as an alibi, but he is really letting the suspect lie in order to further establish the propensity for not telling the truth. By continually discrediting the suspect's story, the police and DA will rely heavily on forensic evidence to tell the true story of what happened.
It's always autocorrect's fault.
Description of the cars, the color of the cars, what kind of door handles they had on them.
I don't know what kind of cars. I don't usually pay attention to that. We passed a lot of cars.
Were these cars parked on the street?
On the street. We don't.
They're all parked on the street.
We don't go into cars that are in driveways usually.
When you went into these cars, so you can't give us like a color of a car.
I got
like the first
white one.
Okay, a white one.
I can't remember what kind it was though.
Something interesting about deception is that a truthful person will often fill a story with a lot of detail. On the other hand, most people are not good liars, and filling in details to support a false story is difficult. In Tori's story, the detail is heavy in some places, but very weak in others. So it'd be hard for the interrogators to make a judgment call at this point. That is, if they had nothing else to go on.
Are we going to be able to verify your fingerprints there?
Probably not.
Maybe the story will help me wake up.
Did you have gloves on at all?
No, I didn't.
Sure, you didn't have no gloves?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The interrogators ask for one piece of evidence that would show Tori really stole from cars that night, and he says he has a CD case. But then, his parents actually voice their own doubt that this is true.
Okay, so you might have gone through some other cars. Did you get any other items?
No.
That you have?
Me too.
I don't really
CDs,
still.
tapes?
Yes, I have a CD case.
We just took one out of a car?
Yeah, I have a CD case.
As you may recall, Brian stated they didn't find anything as they were going through cars.
So you got into 4 or 5?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
But you didn't take anything? No CDs?
No. Yes, I have a CD case.
And to make matters for Tori even worse, his own mother is about to catch him in the lie.
Was that from that night?
Oh yeah, I can't remember. That was from another night. That wasn't from that night.
Oh, okay.
They better remember because
There's
they're
a
getting it down.
CD. There's a CD case that I said, whose CD case is this?
You said it's
and you
David's.
said it's Brian's.
No, he said
Or
David's.
When was that?
So that is a stolen CD case?
Yes.
We better start thinking
DM
about
him,
where
we'll
you
probably
got it.
listen.
Do you remember it was that night?
I don't think it was because I think we've had it it's been sitting downstairs in our family room waiting for David to come and pick it up or whoever's
Was that the same CD case you were speaking of, that she's speaking of? Because she probably wouldn't have seen the one that you had that
she
night
saw the one I stole.
on Friday night.
It was.
It could have been this weekend or it could have been the week before. I cannot
No.
remember. I remember there was a CD case and I remember saying, when did this CD case, whose is this? And there was all these movies.
Tori begins feigning confusion and scrunching his eyebrows.
CDs.
A stack of them.
Yeah, they were CDs from the CD case.
Well, we'll
They
think on
came
that.
from that CD case?
Yes,
But not that night or yes that night?
I'm pretty sure it was that night.
Okay.
I
And
can't
you
remember.
think he came from a van
Yes.
down on that street somewhere there?
Yeah.
White van?
Yes.
Ford?
I don't know.
No, it couldn't be
Windows?
that night, Tori, because
It
they've been
wasn't.
sitting there stacked up for 2-3 days.
2-3 days.
Yeah.
Well, that was Friday night, though.
No, I mean 2 or 3 days before the weekend.
I can't remember.
All right. We'll take the white CD out of computation. Okay. We'll go on to see if we can.
Is that like his
find
mom in the
something else
background
there.
talking?
Tori says once they were
Have to
down
assume?
looking through cars, they made one last call to the Whispering Cliffs house at 10:48. This is important because it indicated to Tori and Brian that Matt would not be staying with Cassie for the night. This goes to the issue of opportunity to commit the murder. The victim would be alone and no witness in the house.
So I said, Matt.
Well, that's good. At least they have their parents there.
He said, no, his mom should be there any time now. So
They might not have a
me and
lawyer,
Brian
but at
went
least the
to
mom's
school
there.
And went back to my place.
Although the mom should know that he should get a lawyer.
So safe to say it's about 10:48 p.m. You make that
Yeah.
final call, and he says, "No, really, man, I'm going home."
Yeah.
Now, Tori's parents are about to verify the approximate time he got home that night, and so Tori has to make up a reason why they didn't head home immediately after that last call, asking if Matt needs a ride. The excuse is pretty weak.
Then what do you guys do?
Not in all
We
cases.
went through our findings.
Which wasn't much, because you only said there was some change.
I always thought they did, but
Did
no.
Brian have
We
something
found
else?
out in a few of the other ones.
Nothing? Did he have a couple bucks?
That dude did not need.
Nothing.
Well,
He just had a couple.
granted, in the last one, the kid
You guys
killed
sat
his
in the car. How
parents,
long did you sit in
so
the car? Is at some point in time where you...
they weren't exactly around for him.
Maybe till about 10:55.
10:55.
I don't know how much they would have wanted to help him.
Between 10:50 and 11:05. Between that.
So what were you doing in this period of time?
That's the time that we were looking through and just gathering up everything.
Okay, help me, because I'm still remember? So you get back to the car and you make the call. It's 10:48 according to the cell phone. It's a 2-minute call. You call Matt.
But no, they don't have to.
And you confirm it that Matt's not. You don't have to take Matt.
So make
Right,
sure you
he's gonna
teach your
stay
kids
there, or whatever
when they're old
safety.
enough
Long and the short of it is
that
you're
if cops
not
are ever
taking
asking them questions, just ask for a lawyer.
What do you do then? You guys you sit in the car. I
Cops
say
are
you went
great,
through your stuff, but you said you didn't get much. Like
Yeah, I just like pulled
not a
it
problem.
in my
to know your
pocket, looked through it, and then dropped it in my changes. Then I went into my back seat, just looked around because all my books and stuff were thrown around out of it, my backpack, from my school.
Okay, so you
And so I just basically straightened that up.
What's Brian doing?
Brian's just sitting there
So
talking.
you're just spending this time tidying up your car.
Talking, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Then we left between that time.
In reality, Tori and Brian were murdering Cassie during this time period, around 11 p.m. or a little after. We know this because at 11:31 p.m. they filmed this video of their reaction.
Throwing in some fancy
I just killed
words there,
Cassie.
Flozzy.
We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke. I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, fuck. That felt like it wasn't even real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up. We gotta get our act straight.
Back in Brian's interrogation, the investigators cleverly ask him if he and Tori did everything together that night.
So you're going to say that whatever Tori did this night, you did as well?
If with your cars, yeah.
No, I
Tori's
mean,
gonna tell us the same thing when we talk to him.
Yeah. I think he'll come clean to you about the movie.
Brian mentions he did come clean about the lie, the movie. He's trying to reassure himself that he's telling the truth and, by extension, assure the interrogators that he is being truthful at this point.
there's nobody that's going to see you guys sneak back into the house.
No.
That didn't happen.
No.
And there's nobody that's going to see you around the house.
What
on
does it
Saturday.
mean, Flozzy?
No.
We're not going to find those people.
No. We were at our house at all.
Alright, it's time for a palate cleanser. We need something to uplift. I'm feeling down. Stuff's making me sad. Let's see, what's the next one Lauren got for me here? Actually, I'm going to do a non-Lauren one. There we go. We're strangers to
Best
love.
part I've ever seen. So it would seem.
No, I knew it. I knew it was coming. I came in ready to go. Alright.
Anything to do with the murder?
Now my mood is reset. Let's go.
Anything to do with the murder of Cassie?
No. No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
Tori?
No.
Watch this clip carefully.
No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
Tori?
No. No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
Tori?
No.
While Brian is saying no, he's shaking his head yes. And he actually does this twice.
No, I did not have anything to do with the murder of Cassie.
Jesus.
No.
His body language doesn't match his words. This
No.
is known as incongruent
No,
body
I
language
didn't.
and may possibly be a sign of deception.
Okay, and you're being square on that.
Of course.
And if we offer you a polygraph test, lie detector test,
Yes.
we're going to ask you those
You'll
questions.
take it, yes.
We want
Sure.
you to take that.
Of course I'll take it.
Okay.
And you're not going to fail it.
Yikes.
I don't need you to fail this test.
Well, they're what? They're 90% sure, right?
No, they're about 96.
Okay, well, then yes, I should say yes.
Okay. And they're pretty simple. I mean, there's not a lot of hocus pocus on them. Okay, they're pretty simple.
Okay.
Okay.
Polygraphs are not actually 96% accurate. Otherwise, they would be admissible in court. So this is merely an attempt to intimidate Brian, and it seems to work. Next, the topic of conversation now shifts back to the topic of horror media.
Tell me about the play that Tori's been writing, or the movie.
Well, there's a film festival in January. So we wanted to make a movie, and then go there and yeah. And
Did you ask Cassie to make a movie with you?
Yes, we wanted to be like the main character and stuff.
What's the movie about?
We make like a slasher flick.
What is it?
Like a slasher flick.
Okay.
Like Halloween and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the theme? Tell me about the movie.
Sometimes criminals will fantasize about a crime and script it out under the cover of a movie script, play, poem, etc., to appear innocuous. The interrogator asked Brian to explain the idea for the movie in a bid to get him to admit the fantasy of the movie was acted out with lethal results.
You know, if I was going to make a movie when I was younger, it was not going to be a slasher film.
If he is disassociating himself from the crime by using the device.
There are other
of the
kind of movies
alleged
that were much
movie
more
script.
interested in.
His idea was totally different than mine.
Okay, let's hear yours first.
My story, there were 4 kids. You want to know the script?
No, there were 4 kids. Would just kind of just give us a general idea of the movie.
Okay.
Where do you got it? I mean, have you written it out yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
This idea.
Just kind of in your head.
Yeah. Okay. There was 4 kids and they had their parents with them.
Okay.
They drove to a cabin in the mountains, you know. And let's see. I named the guy John MacArthur.
Okay.
And he's the killer guy. And let's see. The mom and dad killed, you know. But then they escaped.
Who kills the mom and dad?
The John
MacArthur.
Yeah.
MacArthur. Okay.
Okay. And then
who's this John MacArthur guy? Is he just?
He's just a imaginary guy.
He's the manager, you said?
An imaginary.
Oh, okay. No, but in your story, how is he?
He's
a slasher guy.
Yeah, he's a slasher guy.
Where does he come from? Is he?
I'm not about that yet.
Is he just in the woods like Friday the 13th, or?
I really
Slasher, huh?
I don't know yet.
So what? So the kids get killed too, or they
No,
get away?
no, they escape.
Okay.
Then 20 years later, they go back to the cabin.
Okay.
And
is that like one of them there transgender movies where she's a she/her?
Him again, and that's that's about all I really.
Okay. What about Tori's version? You said his is a little different. What has he told you kind of what his version is?
His version's it's similar to mine, but we had a
True.
dispute about the name and stuff.
This kid said he was going to go see or watch Click. I mean, come on. They had some pretty bad taste in movies.
I think like half of the kids get killed in his version.
Okay.
But
how do they get killed?
Well, by the guy, of course.
But how? How does he kill him? What's he killing with?
Butcher knife, you know.
Butcher knife. Okay.
Like on Halloween.
All right.
And then
does he wear a mask?
No.
What does he wear?
I haven't thought about that.
Gross, Lauren.
Maybe probably like a jumpsuit or something.
Like Jason?
Yeah. Well, actually, Jason wore a jumpsuit. But...
What?
Jason didn't wear a jumpsuit.
Who wore the jumpsuit?
That was Michael Myers.
Oh, it was Michael Myers. See, he does know his shit. In Halloween, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So who's more bad, Michael Myers or Jason?
I like Jason more.
Okay. What about Tori?
He's more of a Halloween fan than a Friday 13th fan.
So does Tori have a knife collection?
Oh, no. He has these little
collection knives,
throwing knives. They're about probably that big.
Okay.
And he has like a pocket knife. That's all I ever saw in his house.
What's your
Tori's
favorite?
friend would
Yeah,
later
that's a good
testify
question
that
for
he
the
bought
chat. Everybody, what is your favorite scary movie? I want to hear it. Let's go. I haven't got all day. Kidding. Take your time. Werewolf. Jurassic Park. Okay. It's a little outside the box thinking. All right. What? For me, it's the Winnie the Pooh live action trailer. Absolutely horrifying. There you go. I'm excited for it. Yeah, it is a ripoff of the cabin. One, two, and he's coming for you. You're welcome. Isn't that like the best thing about horror movies is when they ruin your childhood? Yeah. It's the best. Okay. Game on.
4 knives for Brian and Tori. One serrated and the other's not. He's been asked to help make the purchase at a pawn shop since he was 18. Now the interrogators will move on to touch on the boys' emotional connections to the victim, which plays into the motive of why they would want to harm her in the first place.
Do you love Cassie?
Like, love as a friend or love like...
You kind of have a crush on her a little bit. Did you have a crush on her a little bit?
I did. And I was about to ask her out, but then Matt did.
Brian would later explain that Cassie getting together with Matt struck him hard, because in his mind, it was just another affirmation that he was a loser.
I always thought that they were bad being a couple. You know, because he... But
Winnie the Pooh.
He likes to smoke weed.
Winnie the Pooh.
And I don't. And
Cubby little cubby, all stuffed
and Cassie's
with
against doing drugs, and I'm against
fluffies.
doing drugs,
Winnie
and
the
Cassie's against
Pooh.
doing, like drinking alcohol and stuff, and I am too.
Right.
And I met her before Matt, and I was gonna ask her out and stuff.
That is a good choice, Shadow.
And he ends up with her. So.
But that's cool. The kids are happy together.
I mean, did he tell you about having sex with her?
Candyman.
Here, the interrogator is attempting to establish Brian's impulse reaction to Cassie being involved with another boy.
I remember.
Did he brag about that?
I remember I went to the bathroom when I was at their house, and there was a condom wrapper in the toilet, and then I asked him about it, and he said that I had sex with her. You know, before he came.
Did he talk dirty about her? Or?
No.
So to make you a little bit.
Hi, Sam. Hi, I'm Dave.
What's good, Dave?
What's up, my guy?
Oh, you know, dangerous and nefarious activities.
Damn. What kind of dangerous, nefarious activities are you up to today? Your mic is loud. Did I adjust it? Give me one sec. Apparently it turned you up last time. Quite a bit.
Different earbuds.
You're good. You shooting some
Get ready. About to.
Nice, nice. So how's your game?
A couple hours.
How's your game been?
Dude, improving constantly, actually.
Nice. That's what I like.
The shit you told me and the shit this other dude told me just didn't work.
Look, you just gotta keep plugging away at it. Once you get the mechanics dialed in, it'll be like muscle memory.
That's
it's just getting them. It's just breaking the bad habits and continuing to work in the good ones.
You want to take you into the bathroom with me?
No, I'm good. I don't want to go in the bathroom.
We're already here. We're here now, Dave.
Go hide in the bag. Stay in the back.
Hold on, check this out.
Jesus, I've never been inside of a blow dryer.
Oh man. I'm out.
So what is your favorite scary movie, Sam?
Ooh, there's no, I cannot get it down to one, dude. That's the whole motherfucking genre for me.
You gotta just pick one. Pick the first one that comes to your mind.
Okay,
what is the first one that comes to your mind? Go.
Man, Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right.
See, I can do one. I did Street 7.
No, that's a good one.
All the nightmares are awesome. As shitty as they are.
Yeah. Kind of. I actually did like Wes Craven's New Nightmare, but a lot of people did not.
That's the one where he had the trench coat?
Yeah, that's like the more modernized one.
Yep.
That was like after, I think it was after Wes Craven passed. If I remember correctly. But yeah, the first is definitely always the best. Hi, Lulu. How are you doing today? Raining cats and dogs, huh? I have no idea what H-Town is.
What?
H-Town.
Bro?
Houston? I don't know. I'm in Arizona.
A-Town. You're in A-Town.
What?
Oh, man, you're so
Town isn't the country, the state you're in. Can't be an A-Town in Arizona just because I'm in Arizona. If anything, I'm in C-Town, Chandler.
There you go. C-Town. Now you're getting it.
Hose up. C-Town down. I remember Youngstown was Y-Town, for sure. And then there was a boy band called O-Town. I don't know H-Town.
Yeah.
I suck.
That
I'm
would
sorry.
be, and it is fucking lame.
H-Town, the H Go Stros. What? Yeah. Uh-huh. Houston Astros. Let's go. Yeah. Go sports. Yay.
I love sports ball.
Sports ball is the greatest sport. At least I knew it was Houston Astros. It's baseball. I'm not that bad. I actually am pretty good with sports. I know a lot about sports. I just pretend not to, because, you know, nerd. Nerd can't like sport.
Nerds know about sport. Yes, they can.
Yeah, I know. We're stats nerds, too. I used to play fantasy football, and literally I had, like, the entire league memorized of recruitable players.
Skeleton in there.
And their stats and rankings and all kinds of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna hit play. You're welcome to join.
Bit uncomfortable when you guys watch the movies where they're kissing and stuff like that. It was like, do I have to do that in front of me?
I guess it's kind of like that, yeah.
Okay. So what about Tori? Did Tori have a crush on her too? I mean, you guys kind of both like her a little bit?
No.
The Texans are great though.
Okay.
But Tori told us he liked
True.
her.
It's unclear if the interrogators are lying to get a reaction, or if Tori said this in his unrecorded initial interview, as Tori never stated this during his taped interrogation.
That he went out, he went to a movie with her and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I definitely made some money playing.
Previously.
Me and my buddies had.
But I mean, he said that he felt pretty much the same way that you did.
I mean, we never played for a lot of money. Like literally, it was $10 buy-ins. The pot was like $150. But it was still fun as hell.
It slip in his interrogation that he hated Matt at one time.
Did you know that Matt, her boyfriend, was going to be there too?
Yes.
So, and you also familiar with him?
Yes.
Friends with him? Acquaintance?
I hated him last year.
Okay.
And then I didn't really hate him. I didn't really know him.
Right.
I just disliked him at school.
You disliked him because?
I don't know. It's a lot of things.
Just the way he acted, or?
He annoyed me pretty much.
Fair enough.
He even makes a point to say that Matt wanted to spend the night, but Tori didn't want that.
Matt wanted to know if he could come with us, and me and Brian.
At that time?
Yeah,
right there?
And we said that he wanted to stay the night at my house, and I said I should ask my mom first, and I
These kids are so creepy.
That I should tell my mom, ask my mom in person rather than over the phone. I was never really wanting him to stay the night.
And I don't know why, but I dislike this one more than the other one.
Perhaps they had a sort of
this one skews me out even more than the black-haired kid.
Mindset.
Then we happened to find out that you're in the area of her house. Not only you guys in the area of her house, but you guys are wearing gloves.
Yeah,
in the area.
surprise.
Okay, so and then
assholes.
Yeah, by the way, I mean, just so happens, Cassie ends up dead.
It's kind of fucked.
And she's been stabbed. Okay.
You know what usually happens on things like this is, guys like you come in and straight up, you tell the truth.
Guys,
Maybe you
what do you
hold
mean
back
you?
a little bit more because you don't want to go all the way than somebody else.
Yeah, I think
What do you
guys
mean,
like you.
guys like you?
What do you mean, you people?
You people, he's
Interview comes in.
Retard?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, maybe. No, he actually seems intelligent. He just has a really bad speech impediment.
Oh no, that doesn't matter. They'll still put him in
Dude,
jail.
socially awkward as hell.
Gives it up.
He's also a minor.
He's a guy like you in the cold.
Oh god, now I feel bad.
Yep, you better. I mean, how dare you say things about a murderer?
I don't.
Oh, is it really? No, fuck this dude.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
concerned about that. You know what I mean? I'm not accusing you, but
I'm catching up, man.
You're good, you're good. Yeah, these two murdered a girl.
The interrogators are now using soft and caring tones to play the friend role and put the suspect at ease, while launching into the prisoner game with Brian. Who will rat out the other person first for a lesser punishment? That's the question they're trying to stick in his
Prisoner's
head.
dilemma.
Police often employ this tactic when there are multiple suspects, and they are unclear about who the guilty party is among
This
the group of
announcer,
suspects.
you know he doesn't sound like
There
this
is an
in real life.
enticement that we will go easier
sure.
on you if you just tell us the whole truth before someone else
I mean, we
does.
met the JCS guy.
The problem is that charging decisions are not up to the police.
Really?
A
Yeah,
district
he
attorney
was on
makes that
a
decision,
panel
and that
with
decision is vetted by
me
the
and
court in
Easy
pretrial
and,
hearings or preliminary hearings.
Yeah, I'm saying
After the,
story's
huh?
not watching, bro. It's just
Was
not
that with
working.
Grey Pill?
It's
The other
not
night?
working.
No, this was a
Okay.
couple weeks ago. This is when we did the police
Last time he
debate.
told us this was the truth. It wasn't a story. You even put it on paper.
It was on a
man.
Wednesday,
But I didn't.
a couple weeks ago.
The interrogator is indicating
His
that Brian
name's
now has no
Kazumi.
credibility because he lied about the events prior to the murder.
He's a subscriber here.
This is where they try to finally break him down into telling the actual
He's
truth.
subscribed to my channel.
My parents said I was going to cars today.
But so you didn't want us to solve Cassie's homicide then because you didn't really care enough about that to tell us the truth up front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
You
see
understand where we're going with
Yeah,
this?
yeah, I can
Remember I
see
told you that night? I said, if any time in your life, this is the time you need to tell the truth.
Yes, I should have told you about the cars today.
But if there's something else,
No.
you need to tell us. You went back in the house and you played a prank
Are you sure?
on Cassie.
No, we didn't pull anything. No,
All right, man.
You're not turning the lights off.
No.
Not playing with the lights. You're not messing with them. You're not doing that kind of stuff. No, you go back.
I mean, you're not getting into the
Nice
trying to
puzzle.
scare
I
them,
hate
just
puzzles.
screwing around, spooking with them, and then you guys get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens or no?
No, it did not happen.
No,
And you're gonna pass a polygraph.
there are
Yes.
at least two females on the panel,
Okay. And you have,
minimum.
we have a promise from you that there is no
Hey, if I
more
myself, you can't unmute me, right?
What?
If I mute myself, you can't unmute me.
No, I don't think so. Go ahead and mute yourself.
Well, I was gonna say you do it, so you. There you go.
Why am I muting you? But why am I muting you?
Because I'm fixing to shoot pool, and you'll tell me when you want me to speak.
Okay. Cool.
You know, I don't know why you even think I would kill my friend.
Come on.
It could
Give me
happen.
a
I mean,
break. Give me a break.
you get wrapped
Close,
up in
close
movies.
friend.
You get wrapped up in movies. You get wrapped up in all this culture.
You say something like that.
The interrogator is tying the fantasy of horror movies into action in real life. He'll now switch to playing bad cop to apply pressure.
Yeah, honestly, we've got to wonder. I've got to get through those things. I mean, you guys are like heavy into this stuff. It's not like you haven't seen it before, like in movies.
You're sitting there in disbelief, wondering how the hell could they be thinking this?
But then you
I'm
watch
in the
this stuff
area.
all the time.
I've lied to them. I'm wearing fucking gloves. You know.
No, Zonia isn't confirmed
Dude,
yet.
you gotta see.
Well,
You
can
gotta
you
Two
see
other
the-
females. That's why I said
I understand what you're saying.
there's two confirmed so far.
Do you know? I mean,
Zonia
you guys
is a
are
maybe
making this
still.
tough for us.
Yeah.
Because when we catch the person, and we are going to catch them,
Good.
the people,
Okay.
No
then
commitment.
you guys have muddied the waters.
Mhm.
Okay? No, it's not just I mean, that's not good. Okay? That's not a good thing at all. You need to get into a car with us, and you need to show us what houses you went to.
The interrogator is telling Brian what he has to do to prove his innocence. This is a classic pressure technique.
That's what
I
needs
can't
to happen.
exactly say exactly what
And dude, you're
houses.
You're not putting
That is weird. It
yourself
should
in
be
a
the
very
other way around.
favorable position in this investigation.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
A classic pressure technique is shown here. In reality,
Yeah.
Brian merely needs to get a lawyer and
Kinda.
stop talking at this point.
More
When left
balanced than
alone,
usual.
we can clearly see Brian beginning to break.
The all-female panel was a bust. They kept canceling.
The first thing Brian asked the returning interrogators is how his parents are reacting, just showing us how juvenile he really is, despite his horrible crimes.
I'll come at her.
Well, I mean, you can talk to
We just
you.
talked to him. So you downstairs. Now you got the popsicles out of the freezer downstairs. Is that where you got them from?
The freezer.
That's where they were. All right. Well, did you see any other room downstairs? Was there? Did you go in the room that was in the corner? See that room in the corner?
Yeah.
Tell me about that room.
Exactly.
It had like a
Females.
couch and like a TV in there.
What are you gonna do?
Fridge, like a microwave, I believe.
Okay. So you check out that room. Did you notice anything about that room that's? I mean, was the lights on in it when you were there?
Lights were off.
So you guys had to open the door.
You turned it on. And I remember thinking it was kind of out of, in the way of the house. It's kind of a weird place to have a room. So.
Okay. Did you notice anything on the walls? Do you know what a? Do you know
painting, whatever?
Well, maybe like that. But you know what an electrical panel is? Like the breaker box that you turn the breakers on in the house.
Like the steel thing.
Yeah, it's like a steel panel door, and then it's got breaker switches in it. It turns the power off to everything. I remember seeing one of those on the wall.
I have it in my house. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember seeing one on the wall in that room?
I didn't even think of it. No.
Okay. You didn't think of it, or you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, but you might have. If the door would have been hanging open on it, you probably would have noticed it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't shut the door on it. It was open, so your fingerprints wouldn't be on that panel for any reason. You don't remember shutting the door or putting your hand
I
up
walked
against
in
the wall.
there. I don't think my prints would be on that because I didn't know exactly where it was.
Okay, but you didn't recognize an electrical panel in there.
I didn't recognize anything.
It's something you certainly wouldn't be fooling around with normally. I mean,
no.
So you'd probably remember touching something like that because they're dangerous.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Good enough.
These questions suggest that investigators have already found Brian's fingerprints on the panel in the downstairs room, and they are silently gathering inconsistencies to use against him later. Tori was also specifically asked about this room, but said he just looked through movies there. The reason investigators are so fixated on this room and the panel is because this lower level of the house is where the build-up to the murder took place. You see, what really happened after the boys left that night was that Brian and Tori parked down the street and returned to the Whispering Cliffs residence only about 15 minutes after they had said goodbye to their friends. While in the car, they had filmed their gleeful anticipation of the crime they were about to commit. At around 9:53 p.m., Brian spoke on the tape. Unfortunately, we have the grueling task of killing our two friends, and they're right in that house just down the street.
I'm Dave.
They talk about how they've waited for this a long time and are now ready.
They filmed this shit? 50.
Yeah.
September 22nd, 2006.
Yeah, they filmed it.
You know there's lots of doors.
Right.
There's
Not the
space
actual
behind.
actions, but like
unlocked
right after and right
back
before.
doors. That's all unlocked.
I mean, maybe they
Yeah, we
filmed
gotta
it
wait.
too,
They
but
put
I
on
don't.
dark clothes
I don't
and
think they
masks
talk
before
about
equipping
that
their
video.
knives and creeping back into the home.
Yeah, no faces
Once
of
there,
death.
Brian and Tori
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to
none
scare
of that.
Matt and Cassie as much as possible before actually going through with their horrible plan.
Hey,
So
Val
they
and me,
used the
how you doing
electrical
today?
panel to flip the lights on and off as the couple sat watching TV
Appreciate it.
upstairs. They also made loud noises, even throwing 2 ashtrays at the bottom of the stairs in an attempt to lure Cassie and Matt downstairs to check out what was going on, but they were unsuccessful. This is what the boys were really doing that night, but of course, as the interrogation goes on, Brian tries to cling to the story that they went to the cinema. However, it's clear that police likely have eyewitness accounts of people seeing their car parked in the neighborhood, and so Brian is desperately scrambling to explain this away.
Tickets for the movie. Oh, okay. So you're gonna go get tickets to go to the movie.
And so
You didn't park anywhere though in between, so there'd be no reason for like a
we
neighbor
stopped for like
to see
maybe
your
2
car.
minutes
Where at?
to find a cell phone call Matt.
Okay. So was this in the neighborhood, just not far
Yes.
down?
No, it was like maybe 20 feet away from the house.
Okay.
Then Matt wanted us to come back and get him.
So this is not no, track me because I'm just it's probably me. I'm not understanding, but so you leave the house and you're just like you're 20 feet down the road.
Yeah.
The interrogator keeps saying it's probably just his fault for not understanding. He's not directly calling out how little Brian's story makes sense, but rather using this method to have him repeat key details and find any inconsistencies.
And then you called Matt. You hadn't been gone from the house for but a minute or two, right? I mean,
Well, we didn't call Matt yet.
okay. So you stopped there to find the cell phone.
Yeah.
How long did you stop there for?
5 minutes.
Okay. What were you doing?
I was talking about movie and stuff.
Okay. Talking about
We
going
went
to
to
the
go
movie. Okay.
Okay.
Talking for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right? 5 minutes. Okay.
Then
Too many people saying okay. I don't like
Sure.
it.
Yeah. So you didn't
Came
make a
back to
phone
the
call
movies.
from there. You kept rolling.
No. Came back to the movies. We got the tickets and stuff. And then we
I'm
called
just gonna
Matt.
back you up and slow down just a little bit, so I can make sure and get all the details here. You find the phone there. You guys talk for 5 minutes there.
Yeah.
Brian is clearly trying to speed through this dishonest section as fast as possible. His description of their supposed trip to the movie theater is similarly dubious.
I didn't think that was the actual
will start to get
thing,
very
but maybe
specific about locations, positions, relative times, and chronological sequences.
I originally thought it was a crime of
this
convenience.
suggests they already have a timeline they are working with
won't
and
stop
want to
talking.
snuff out additional
Who won't
flaws
stop
in
talking?
Brian's story.
This dude, not the announcer. This dude.
Oh.
We're gonna start at 9:45, and we watch movies a lot, you know, and we like to see the whole movie.
Yeah, he's gonna tell
So,
everything.
and I think the only one playing was Pulse, and that was at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So we went
It's like a
inside
fucking
there.
chunk in the Goonies.
I remember calling that inside the movie theater.
So that was about, was it still 9:45
No,
or was it a little
no,
later when you called
Tom.
back so we can match up that phone call?
Maybe 10:26, I think. 10:26, 10:27.
Okay.
The phone calls with Matt during this time period are extremely eerie. Once we know the context, Brian and Tori indeed told him they had to speak quietly because they were at the movies. In reality, they were directly below the couple in the downstairs room, lying in wait and trying not to give away their position.
Who sold you your ticket?
I remember it was a guy. I remember that.
Was there anything particular about him?
It was just a guy in the movie theater.
Okay.
Did you know him?
No.
And so we got go, you buy it from the guy, it's 9:45. Ruff, do you think it's 9:45 when you go inside the lobby there? So if someone sees you there, they're gonna see
What
you
if they
at
asked the other
9:45?
guy what the movie was about? Because this guy had no idea.
But where is the movie at?
I think the movie's on the right side.
Okay. And then where at? Is it the first theater? You guys turn and go in?
So one time, I pushed my sister down the stairs.
Is there any way you can help us out with a map of the theater to show us kind of where the movie was in there?
The
so
theater
we know?
head.
And again, we're just trying to confirm, you know.
Yeah,
that,
of course.
so you know, you can
I
do
felt
that.
good about it.
Just flip the page.
No, flip page. Yeah. Alright. Okay, box here. Parking lot over here. That's where we park, by the way.
And you're absolutely, unequivocally positive that you two went into Pulse. You two bought tickets for Pulse.
Yeah.
This is an attention-grabbing technique to redirect the suspect to this particular interrogator, who, up until this point, has
And
been
point out
mostly
how
passive.
fucking stupid.
This is a
you are.
classic technique when asking, "Are you absolutely sure of XYZ?" to get the suspect to commit to a fact-based answer, which suggests the interrogators know something contrary, and they want an explicit lie or contradiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then,
So,
yeah.
Andy asked you about the guy that was taking the tickets, just so we know. Do you remember what color hair he had? Do you remember anything about him at all?
I didn't really
Remember anybody else there?
Hey, my food just got here.
Do you recognize anybody?
I'll be back.
My friend.
Some sources claim
No,
that the investigators
I
actually interviewed
can't
the
find
employee who
Jelly
worked the
on
ticket booth that night. And it was a
Discord. I'm
female
gonna
who
have to
knew
reach
Tori
out
and
to her
Brian
when
from
she's
going to
actually
school
on
with them,
stream.
and confirmed that they had not been there at all on the Friday night. If true, this obviously directly contradicts Brian's claim that the employee was a random man he didn't know, and explains why the interrogators keep touching on this point.
Now, as soon as you bought tickets, you went in there at 9:45, but the movie hadn't started because it starts at 10. So you had to hang around in the lobby for 15 minutes, right?
Well, no. We went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Because she had something else she wanted to talk to me about as well. So.
Okay. So
You
you
were
went
allowed
right
to go in
in.
there like a few minutes before it starts.
Sure. Okay. So where at do you sit in the theater? If you could just drop.
I guess I don't understand about the, you go in and buy the ticket, still 9:45,
Yeah.
correct? And then you buy the ticket, but you're inside.
Yeah.
So then you go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Then you come back out. No, they're not letting you in the movie until 10 o'clock.
And then I go to the movie maybe 10 minutes before it's.
So they were sitting and everything, so it wasn't like wait until 10 o'clock, right? So you got in.
We had to wait a little bit because there was a movie in there before, I think.
Okay.
That's what happened.
All right.
So you just hung out in the lobby?
No.
No.
We stayed in the bathroom, and then we talked about some stuff. And then went to theaters and stuff.
Both interrogators are playing off one another here. One seems to not understand that you can enter a theater a few minutes before a
Chunk
movie
hungry.
starts, while the other does. Although Brian is being accurate, and anyone who has gone to a movie
Oh, is she
knows it
in
would be
Aaron's
reasonable
Discord?
to enter a few minutes before the starting time. The interrogator, pretending not to understand this, deliberately pushes the issue.
I didn't even think about it.
It seems that they are really trying to get Brian to admit to hanging out in the lobby so that they can then see if witnesses confirm or deny their presence that night. But Brian finds ways to dodge this by saying they were in the bathroom or dark theater. The interrogators are actually taking turns with hard cop, soft cop, which keeps Brian off balance. He doesn't have a rapport with either interrogator and therefore is unable to relax from this point onwards.
Do you remember what the coming attractions were, the trailers, you know, on the movie?
Did I leave Aaron's Discord? Is that why I couldn't?
I remember.
Where'd you sit inside the movie? On the next page, just go flip the page again.
Wherever I was sitting.
Just draw the movie house, a big square movie house, and I want you to just kind of give us a general location in the room.
Okay, stairs. We always sit in the
no.
middle, so we were.
Yeah, I mean, you always do, but did you this time sit in the middle? Okay, was there a lot of people in there?
It wasn't like, you know, a full house or anything.
Estimate how many people you think were in there.
Half.
Like 10 people?
No.
5 people? 20 people?
I remember.
Well, I can't do well on the stream. Remember,
Well, it wasn't like
any of the
full,
names.
maybe half of the theater, probably. Not half wasn't packed. I don't know.
Remind me when I get off,
maybe,
and I'll look into it.
If I would have to say a number, I'd say about 30.
About 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Say this is the whole big building, this is the whole thing, and this is where you go, and this is a little ticket booth maybe right here, and then, you know, you can go to this theater, or this theater's back here. Which
hard
way
cop,
did you go?
soft cop.
I think it was the right. It was the right.
Okay.
They have more hair than me.
So you went to the right, and then do you remember where the theater was once you went to the right? Just kind of in the general location of the building. Was it clear at the end? Was it right in front? As soon as you just don't remember that?
No.
You don't remember seeing the sign or anything?
I remember.
Because there's a lot of movie theaters in there, right?
Yeah. It was all of them. They went to the theater.
Okay.
The interrogators continue to question Brian about the movie theater before they take a clever new approach to determine whether or not he was actually
Hello,
there.
silent troll.
Question him about the movie
Welcome
itself.
to the stream.
Here's where his lies come to a head.
I'm trying to ask you, like, maybe some details about the movie. Do you remember any, like, the coming attractions, the trailers, the previews that they do?
I do know that from what I saw, it's kind of like a sequel to White Toys.
Okay.
But there was no original characters or anything.
So what was the movie about? I mean, you watched most of the movie?
I don't know. Well, there's a girl there.
Okay.
I sat. She was maybe 2 seats away from me.
Okay. What side of you was she sitting on?
On my right side.
On your right side?
Yes.
2 girls, right?
There's a girl and she had a friend. Yes.
Like Tori, Brian doesn't remember any specific details about the movie at all. Now he's going to make up a story that he was distracted talking to some girls, and that's why he wasn't paying attention to the movie. Even at one point making the bizarre claim that he followed one of them out of the theater while she called her dad.
So you were talking to them?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we got a hold of them, they would know, they'd remember that conversation. And did I recall you say that her name was Heather?
I remember her name was Heather, yes.
Okay, what about the other one? Do you remember her name?
I didn't really talk to her.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you remember where they went to school or anything?
I thought I heard them say Highland. That's but I'm not exactly sure exactly what school they went to now.
Okay.
What did she look like?
Well, she's pretty attractive, of course. She was wearing tight jeans. She had, I think it was brown hair, and it was probably about here.
Okay. So that would say probably what, 5'3"?
So, as tradition has it.
4?
She was pretty short. I would say 5'5".
Is she?
Well, she wasn't that short, because she's probably up to here to me. She's probably 5'6", 5'7".
What color is her hair?
I think it was brown.
Definitely brown, or was it strawberry brown? Or...
It was like my sister's hair. So it was like brown with like streaks.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the other one bothers me more than this dark-haired kid.
So you're pretty confident her name was Heather?
Just not sure.
They both bother me, but the other one bothers me more, and I don't know why.
But you haven't seen her at Pokey?
No.
So chances
I've never
are...
seen her before, so...
So she either goes to Highland or...
Century. Or she came from out of town, I don't know.
But you heard her say Highland? I mean, something gave you the inkling
I guess, yeah. Well, I don't...
If you don't remember, that's fine.
Really,
but if she said Highland, then it kind of helps us a little bit. Okay, good deal.
Brian seems to recognize that he's backing himself into a corner here if he commits to saying she goes to Highland, because they could easily talk to any Heathers who attend that school and verify this story.
Heathers.
So he backtracks and says he's not sure.
You
The
know what?
interrogators have
The
been
Heathers
nice
did
enough
it.
thus far, but here's where they really crack down.
So you don't remember any details about this movie, though? How long were you in the movie for?
We were in there maybe 20 minutes.
Heathers was a pretty
called
good
Matt.
horror movie.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
And
there you go. That's
You
my
called
pick.
him or Tori called him?
Tori called him.
And you remember what time that was?
Or musical or whatever you want to call it.
It was maybe 20 minutes in the movie.
The phone call being discussed is actually the phone call Brian and Tori made while they were hiding in the basement.
So 10:20 if the movie starts
Well,
at
not
10.
exactly 20 minutes, but yeah.
So around 10:20, you think?
Yeah. I'd say I remember checking his phone to see what time it was at like maybe 10 minutes of the movie, and it said 10:12. And then I remember we called him at least probably 10 minutes after that. So around.
So you were sitting inside the movie house
Yes.
when you called inside the theater. The movie was going.
Yes.
Who'd you talk? Did you make the call, or did
He
Tori?
Plug my phone in.
He called. Yes.
Tori called Matt.
Tori called Matt.
Okay. And so you don't know what they talked
That's a
about.
good question.
Did you hear any?
Let me go back.
Checking his phone to see what time it was at like maybe 10 minutes of the movie, and it said 10:12. And then I remember we called him at least probably 10 minutes after that. So around.
So you were sitting inside the movie house
Yes.
when you called inside the theater. The movie was going.
Yes.
Who'd you talk? Did you make the call, or did
He
Tori?
called. He called. Yes.
Tori called Matt.
Tori called Matt.
Okay. And so you don't know what they talked about?
No.
Did you hear any conversation what Tori was saying to him, or did he tell you about the conversation?
I remember he said if he still needed us to pick him up or something. He said no. His mom was going to come. Before that.
I love the movie
we
The
got back to his
Craft.
house. So I remember.
It was a good movie.
He asked me if he wanted to come and stop by the movie house. And then he said that
I'm in there.
That's what he said.
Okay.
I just can't see anybody's
How long did you
names
see the
because I'm in
movie?
streamer
you end up going
mode.
back into the movie after you've been out with Heather while she's making the phone. Where's Tori at? Is she still in the movie? She's watching the movie.
So it's literally just
Then you go
letter
back and you
dot
sit
dot
next
dot
to
dot.
Tori again? Then how long do you stay at the movie? Do you finish out the movie?
That's why I said I'll
I think
just
we waited
reach out
5
to her
minutes,
after.
And then I remember seeing the credits.
At the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the movie about? I mean, you're a movie buff, so these are things that you pay attention to, right?
The interrogators begin asking Brian about more details of the movie. They're still trying to establish his presence there.
I mean,
At least watch parts of the movie or something. Any characters you can hook us up with to describe somebody in the movie, describe what happened, anything. What's the whole premise or the plot of the movie? What's it all about?
Well, it was similar to White Noise.
Okay, I don't know White Noise, so you're gonna have to give
Like
me
I
some.
said.
Okay, you're gonna have to give us some details.
Okay, it's about a guy. His wife.
I don't want to know what White Noise is about. I
He
want to
dies.
know what this movie's about.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then I remember, I can't really exactly explain the movie because I haven't paid attention to it.
Well, you know what we did yesterday?
What?
We went and watched the movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So, what is the movie about?
They are now contradicting his presence
This is
or
what
how
they
long
should have
he was
done.
present. Here is where they will begin
Yes, it
picking
has Nev
apart his
Campbell in it.
alibi.
I had a huge crush on her.
I don't exactly know. I remember being
Hence why I saw the movie.
really bored. Kind of
You go in a movie, you pay that money to go in a movie, and so your story is you didn't really watch the movie.
Well, I'm talking to the girls.
Okay, but they're 2 seats away. I mean, you could be doing a lot of talking in the movie. At least you're picking up something. You're gonna pick up at least one image off the screen that you saw. Tell us about one person. Describe one person you saw in the movie. What'd they look like?
I'm seeing a man, and he looked at a TV screen. And it had White Noise on it. It had the shh thing.
And that's all you saw the whole movie. So how long do you think you were inside that movie theater? Total, grand total.
We were there for maybe 2 hours.
2 hours? You were inside that movie theater?
Maybe.
And you don't remember.
Hey, what's up? Click, click, boom.
To help us out.
Click,
We're trying to help you
click,
out.
click, boom.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to tell you.
Okay, so let's go back to this. You go back in the movie. Tori's still sitting after Heather makes a phone call. Movie, the credits roll. You guys get up and leave?
Yeah,
After
pretty
the movie,
much. Yeah.
Brian says they went straight home to Tori's
That's
house
more
and
what it
spent the
is.
night there. Brian's told his whole story at this point and is probably hoping that this whole thing can be over. But now the interrogators shift their tone and get very real with Brian, at the same time playing a "we want to help you, not let something bad happen to you" card. However, this is after 45 minutes of letting him dig
I think you'll
himself
like
into
it a lot.
Brian, we got some problems. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
We got some problems.
Movie.
And it's really important that this is the time in the interview where you really need to cowboy up, and you really need to decide how you want this thing to fall on you.
Yeah.
The interrogator is now confronting Brian with conflicting information. He never went to the movies.
We've done our homework. Okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to a lot of people. We've viewed tape. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, you didn't go to the movie.
Okay.
You were not at that movie theater. Okay. Now that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're gonna have to get by that.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't go to the movie, that's fine. But you're gonna have to tell us where you went so that we can put you there. Because
And explain why you lied.
I don't want something to cave in on you. That
lying is bad.
Right. Okay. We're here to help you, bro.
You know,
I mean, really, we are.
You know what happened. Okay.
What?
You didn't go to the movie.
We didn't go to the movie. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay,
now listen
before
to
you
me.
do that, just listen carefully to Andy, okay?
Okay. Now listen to me. Don't underestimate how much we know.
Yeah.
Okay. I told you the first night that when I saw you that I don't think you're the type of person that could kill somebody cold-blooded.
And
True.
especially my close friend. Yeah.
Especially your close friend.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay.
Okay.
The interrogator is playing the kindly dad role here. The come clean so we can get through this approach. By using a softer voice paired with intense body language, he conveys the gravity of the situation, while also disarming Brian a bit.
I can tell you what we're doing. I was trying to hide this, but I guess I have to tell you now.
You're gonna have to, man. It's the only way out.
We went through cars.
The dynamic has drastically shifted here.
Why did I mess this up?
And you know what the kids are telling us?
There we go.
The kids are telling us Brian is pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. But Tori is pretty ruthless. Tori's kind of different.
Gotta get back where I left off.
While it's debatable whether or not the other students described Brian as cool, the detective is telling the truth about what other students thought about Tori. One student who was interviewed by the detectives and wished to remain
don't ever
anonymous
trust the cops
stated
in an
that
interrogation. Don't
Tori
ever
was
give them more
obsessed with
information
knives
than
and
they
horror films.
already
Tori and Brian
have.
were so obsessed with horror films they were writing
Never
their own
answer
horror
any
movie
questions
script.
until you have a lawyer.
Tori and Brian's movie script was about a boy, girl, and little boy being killed. They heard Cassie tell Tori that she wanted to be in his movie. They heard Tori bragging about committing the perfect crime and how he watched killing movies and actually took notes during the movies on how not to get caught while committing a murder. Tori liked to mess around and pretend he was stabbing people and cutting their throats at school. Tori had a crush on Cassie for at least 2 years.
Not just one. I'm saying we go down the line. I mean, you've seen us at Pokey, probably. I mean, we've had detectives there every day going through, talking to people, getting information. I mean, we've been flooding everything that we can, and it's all coming back, and we put it up on a great big board, and what does it say? It says Tori, 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 bad, okay? Brian, 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 good.
The interrogator is on Read Technique Step 2, moral justification, such as placing the moral blame on someone else, shifting the blame away from Brian onto Tori.
Then we start theorizing things. We know that Brian is not being truthful about the movie. We picked up on that in a second, okay? But we had to go prove it, okay? The second thing is that we know that you're not being truthful about the car burglaries. You know why? Because your body won't let you tell a lie, okay? I can read it in you. You are not the kind of person that is just a cold-blooded person that doesn't care about things, because you do care. Okay? The car burglary thing is not happening.
I don't know what the pokey thing is all about.
Brian continues to lie.
I really
and the
don't.
interrogator quickly minimizes the denial by ignoring it, so they can redirect focus onto acknowledgement of the crime.
Somebody has got you mixed into something, regardless of what level you're mixed in, to something that you do not want to be involved in. You don't want to be involved in this.
I don't.
Okay? There's no way in hell that you want to be involved in this. But, Brian, you are. And you know, the thing of it is, none of us go away.
Yeah,
you know,
I understand.
You know, we can get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow, and there's going to be another fat guy sitting in a chair, okay, going over the same questions, saying the same things, that this isn't adding up and this isn't adding up, okay? Brian, we know some things that you don't know that we know, okay?
Okay.
We know some things that you don't know that we know that you know that we know that
you may be
they
able
don't
to
know
leave
that we
here
know.
and
But we're
think
gonna
that,
know them.
Okay, I've got him fooled. Maybe even call Tori up. Okay, dude, this is what's going on. Okay, this is what we need to say. This is what I told him. Okay, I told him about the car burglaries, but you know what? We're not buying the car burglaries.
That is the truth.
Brian continues to lie by reinforcing that the car burglary story is true. The interrogators quickly redirect Brian to their assertion that the story is a diversion to prevent him from becoming entrenched in the lie and thinking they believe it.
Cassie is dead. She's not supposed to die, but she does. And you know what? I think you see it. I don't know if you're there. I don't know if you're on top of it. I don't know if you freak out and you do it. I don't know if Tori does it, but you know something? You're there. I can see it. I can see it in your eyes. I know by the evidence that we have that you're there. Okay?
I was there before.
I know that you guys come back. I know that you come back. Either it's you or it's Tori.
Well, I don't know who it was, but I did not go back to the house that night, I swear. I did not go back to the house.
Okay? You're not being truthful with us about the car burglaries. Don't even insult us.
I'm not trying to insult you. We did go through cars. I mean, that's the truth. It's exactly what we did.
Brian, she was not supposed to die.
I know.
You didn't mean
How did you
for
feel
that
about
to happen.
Cassie? Tell us how you feel about Cassie dying.
I'm extremely sad. You know, she came to lunch with us all the time, you know?
How'd she die?
So I'm really sad.
How'd she die?
I don't
Tell
know.
us how it happened.
They said it was like the Nori Road, or the Nori Jones case.
Nori Jones was a woman who was found stabbed to death in her home in Pocatello, the same town Brian, Tori, and Cassie lived. It appears Brian slips up here by revealing exactly how Cassie was murdered, and he tries to play it off.
But how do you know that?
The news said it was by.
Well, I'm asking you how she died.
I mean, she guessed that she was stabbed.
How do you know that?
Because first of all, Matt told me.
All we want, Brian, is we don't want to twist your words around. We're not going to do that.
The interrogator offers the typical lifeline to the suspect, a classic police technique of posing as an ally. Read step 5, sincerity, when in reality, police are not there to help the suspect.
But yeah, these are the scream killers.
And we just want the truth. Your folks want the truth out of you.
I know.
And they're willing to do anything to get the truth out of you.
That is the truth.
We have presented
Yeah,
them
he has
everything that we know
quite
so
the
far.
stutter.
We've got another group of detectives that are picking up Tori. I've got your car back in the area, guaranteed. That's a given. We know exactly.
Tomorrow and stuff.
We know exactly when Cassie died. Okay, I know exactly when. Okay. She died when you guys left. Right after you guys left and Matt left.
Okay.
Okay? So now you're telling me you just happen to be back in the neighborhood burglarizing cars with gloves on, but you don't go in and kill Cassie.
The interrogators start to turn Brian and Tori against one another.
What is Tori going to say? Is Tori going to say that it was Brian's idea to go in the house and play a prank on him?
We didn't go in the house, man.
What has he already said, bro? You know what I mean? Second Larry don't stand a chance.
I promise you, okay, look at me. If you had something to do with this, I'm going to find out.
Yes,
okay?
Yeah, of course.
If you didn't do this, I'm going to be the best friend you ever had, okay? I promise you that. Because I am not going to rest until I prove that you did not do this, okay? I give you that guarantee. Okay.
Me and my Bobby McGee.
So the interrogators had gotten both boys to resort to Plan B with the car burglary story. But with Tori, they want to dig a bit deeper into what the pair did later that night. But first, we get to see a moment of Tori's dad offering him support. It is sad to watch, knowing that he's still genuinely holding on to the hope that his son is innocent.
I'm glad you told the truth, Tori. I'm sorry I didn't tell you how important it was the first time. I should have spent a few minutes talking to you. The police came in, they said your friend's dead, and they asked you for a statement. I was just like wham bam. And I understand you're worried about the cars. I should have taken you aside before you gave them that other statement.
I was just worried about the cars because I said that the cops told him that it was 10 years per car you get into in prison.
Well, of course you were worried about him. That's a serious thing.
You should have been worried about him as you were doing that, Tori.
Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. At this point, doesn't even matter. What matters is that you told the straight story so they can look at everything.
As Tori's dad supports him with these reassuring words of trust, Tori slowly turns his face away from both parents and looks at the wall. This is a common indication that someone has not been truthful, but hiding their face and not looking at the people who have believed their ongoing lies. It's a reaction of shame and consciousness of guilt or culpability. And at this point, Tori's situation is just going to continue spiraling downhill.
Which could also match with just
the interrogators return, but now they're going to confront Tori with inconsistencies in his story. Not even his claim that he and Brian stayed home watching movies until they fell asleep is true.
Well, now we're at the point where you got to tell the truth, okay? Because there's some people that saw you common sense later that night.
Which common sense?
Common sense at
Oh, wait, yeah. Me and Brian went down the gas station because Brian wanted a drink.
Tori then claims Brian then wanted to go to his house and they went a different way than usual and got lost. He says they then went to a gas station near Black Rock. The interrogator asks about what they brought with them on this trip.
Take anything with you when you left your house?
No.
Again, it's important that you be honest with us here. If somebody were to see you putting a blue bag in the back of your trunk, but taking some garbage out, were you putting a garbage sack in there? Did you do anything like that?
No.
You don't remember doing that? So somebody saw you open the trunk and you had some type of blue bag, you were Brian, putting it in the back of the car out in front of your house.
Do you guys have blue garbage bags? Smack it up a bit.
I think it could possibly be
tinted.
Thank you for all the likes, though, those of you who have.
I believe you're blue.
Appreciate you.
Probably.
Did you take the garbage out with you, dump it, and when you went out, or did you have the garbage? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out why somebody'd see you with a blue garbage sack, like coming out, like you're bringing the garbage out. But it's like,
was it a sack full of stuff, or
just? It
was full of stuff.
Well, it had the sack, and then there were some items that you had apparently.
Yeah.
Did you take a shovel with you?
I think it was Brian's shovel that he borrowed.
Oh,
we were going to build jumps in the back of his yard.
Okay.
In the backyard of his house.
Who had the shovel then?
I think it's Brian's shovel.
So where did you put it? Was it in your car?
Yeah, it was in the trunk of my car.
Okay. So it was gone by the time we looked in your car the other night.
My nose is so stuffed up. I'm not getting enough oxygen in my brain.
So what? You put that shovel in that car that night?
Yeah.
So he's gonna just take it back to his house.
That's what I was going to do with why I'm tired of
The
it.
next day.
All right.
What'd you guys do with the shovel?
We took it back next day when I drove Brian home. He dropped the shovel off at his house.
So he was gonna build the jumps where?
He has in his yard, his house.
So why is the shovel in your car? If
We
he's gonna
took
build
it back from my house.
I know, but why is it at your house?
He brought it over one day, I guess. Just, I don't know why. Well, if you look in the back of my house, it's all he probably wanted to build jumps there.
Tori struggles to hold together the flimsy pieces of his story against the clever interrogators. In moments like this, we are reminded of just how far the boys truly were from their goal of the criminal masterminds they tried to act as in their videotapes. In Tori's case, a psychologist report found him to be rather immature for his age, with a professional finding indicators of frontal lobe immaturity specifically. Additional neuropsychological testing confirmed these deficits. Notably, he also showed signs of possible depression and obsessive anxiety.
One other thing I want to touch upon at night when you're out messing around, that's why I asked you earlier, just take any masks with you. Because we have some indications that you had some like Halloween type, scary mask or something. You guys playing around with those at any point in time? Or?
We bought one earlier, but...
Did they actually put on
Adam
scary
saw
masks when
that.
they went in?
It was only $7.
I actually didn't realize.
Well, I'm talking that night. You guys had some Halloween
It was in my
with you?
trunk of my car for a while, though.
Was it in the car Friday night?
Yeah, probably was.
During what?
Was that the mask you guys were spray painting?
Yeah.
That cardboard?
Yeah.
What were they spray painting?
Apparently they bought a plastic or cardboard mask and spray painted white, but that was sometime before this day.
Was it like the Freddy mask?
No.
I mean,
It was
hockey looking.
hard white.
Oh, but it looks like a hockey mask.
No, it doesn't. It's a regular face.
Oh.
Okay. So you could have had those with you and somebody saw you with those that night messing around with them?
Probably.
Okay.
We weren't messing around with them.
Okay. You didn't put them on?
No.
So they went and saw two yahoos with those masks on?
No.
Okay.
Was there 2 masks or 1?
One.
Very important thing to us. We gotta solve about Black Rock Canyon too.
Okay.
We got a car.
I'm
matching
sorry,
your
guys.
description.
I'm gonna wrap it up early today. I am out of it. Like I said, I was up at 6 a.m. I can't. I'm dozing off. Love you all. Thanks for coming in. Sorry to bother y'all. Sorry I gotta end it quick. Tomorrow I'll give you a full length, and I'll finish up this video and do the other part. But thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a snack and then a nap. I might do it in the reverse order though. Yeah, I'm just gonna drift off in the chair if I don't. And I don't really want to do a sleep stream. But I love you all. Have a great night. Thank you for showing your support and showing up. And hitting that like button and all the good stuff. Appreciate you. Thank you, Smokey, for the dono. You're all awesome. You're all amazing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love ya.